That squeak, I was in danger of passing out right there. Probably not sensible anymore. Look at this, another anniversary. Wait, Satan, I'll play it when we get in. Kit and Seth and Satan, welcome to the stream. Maybe, touch wood, touch MDF, might get an attempt on the Mantis today. But I don't want to go in there under, do you know what I mean? If I want to go in there, I want to make sure I've got enough fire arrows and shit to kill it. None of this half-baked bullshit. How about that? Sothan, Kitten, Satan, how are we? Welcome to the stream. It is Wednesday, and let me just play this.
Paul Few Big Beach. Another anniversary. What a time to be alive.
I can't believe, Satan, that you and I have known each other so long that we are out now celebrating our 43-month anniversary. It seems like only yesterday, does it not? I love how the music went really tense for that to read out as well. Satan, thank you for the 43 months. Thank you for the prime as always. Thank you for picking me. And welcome to the stream. Music. Whoa, your sleep. What was you doing up at that time, Sothan? I was having a big in-depth conversation with Sothan about Resident Evil and it was 3:40 AM for him. Terrible. Satan, thank you for the sub. Very much welcome to the stream, everybody. Today I need to do a little bit of boring bullshit. But only a little bit. Because I have this problem with the Mantis fight, right? Where, if I was to try and attack the Mantis, I need a shitload of salt arrows to get it done. But to get salt arrows, I need to wait for the salt to respawn. Therefore, if I go too early, I might not have enough, and I might not be able to kill the boss, or I'm getting forced into the second phase, which is the spicy staff phase. So I need to make sure I have got super duper too many salt arrows. So it may require a heavy amount of farming. Would anybody be up for that? Mindrake, welcome to the stream. Hi, Sleepy, I'm dead. Almost 5 years of following Satan, is that true? Mindrake, good morning. Satan, thank you for the sub. You woke up, had difficulty getting back to sleep. Sothan at 3:40 AM runs without a brain. New economic brainless Sothan. Just get a solar panel, Sothan, and you'll be completely self-sufficient. Imagine. Welcome to the stream, Mindra, as well. Good morning. Thank you all for being here. I don't usually say that at the start. I was going to thank Satan for the sub, but I'd already thanked him, so I just thanked everybody for being here. How desperate does that sound? Now, you've not got any major responsibilities today, Sothan, have you, apart from avoiding the long line of police officers just down the road? Alright. Today, let me have a look. I want to see, because I've got my new twanger, but I can't level this all the way up to max level, which is annoying, but I do have... No, where's my arrows stash? Here. I've got 82. First job, let me just... Well, I'll have a drink first, and I'm going to nip over to the scanner and just see if there's any... Trudy! And see if the salt's respawned, and then that's the first thing I'm going to do, because I need to be farming salt the second it's back. Which I think is mostly going to be a trip to the sandbox back and forth. The bee scared you. It kind of drops from the ceiling. It's like it doesn't have gravity when you first load in, right? So I'm just going to scan for where any salt might be, because I need salt to put on my arrows, because the Mantis is the only weakness is salty. Why is my cursor not the grounded cursor? There it is. Did you see that? That was weird. So the Mantis is weak to salty. So the only thing I can do is, because she's all the other things she isn't resistant to. I do need to upgrade that weapon as well, actually. Ooh, let me write that on my list of things to do. Upgrade salt whacker. The daggers are considered slashing damage, Satan, so she's resistant to them too. But I do have a mace, a one-handed mace, I think it's back at base, that doesn't have a damage type. It's like a special weapon, so it's not on her list of resistances, which means it's made of salt as well, which helps. So if I can get that leveled up, then I've got a salty melee weapon, but she shits on me in melee. It's a two-shot situation, so I have to be careful getting in too close. I just need as much salt as possible. Right, scan for me some salt map. Yes! Alright, the salt's respawned there. There's still some in the upper yard. I might actually, with your permission, go to the upper yard first and just check that fucker off there. Get that bit of salt, and then that bit of salt, and we'll go from there. And that's how we'll do it. That wasn't me that made that noise, Satan, I'll have you know. I'm very regular. Good. Alright, let's get salt done really quickly. I need to take my antlion gear out with me and my insulating spike. Because we'll be taking a trip on this journey, on this expedition into the sandbox. So I'm going to need all the heat protection possible because it's a desert out there. Where's my insulating spike? I've got two of the fucking things, look. I got two of the same trinket. I think they're like a rare drop from the lava. And I managed to get two, but they give you protection from the sun. Sizzle protection, as it is. Goblinus Abesius. Hell of a name. It sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Welcome to the stream. It's coming along, the base, I must admit. It's a little sporadic, but this room's kind of cool. But yeah, it's not bad. I had to do a hell of a lot of tidying up on it recently. And there might be things that it's missing, but I'm doing... the challenge is that I'm playing the whole game through on war mode. I've never played it before, and I'm not allowed any help or to Google anything, so there might be some glaringly obvious things wrong with the base, but from what I can tell, it's not in a bad condition. Right, what was I doing? I need to prep just to go up and get them two salty bits. Right, let's get this done nice and quick. I will, however, take all the ash cement and make a bit more. Put all of that away. Is there anything on me that I don't need? Is there anything on me that not on me that I do need? No, we should be good. Right, let's go. Upper yard first. It's night time. Should I really sleep? Oh yeah, given how much health it has, salt farming seems like it's going to eat up a lot of today. The trouble is, Sultan, is there's only a finite amount of salt, and I've got a lot of other things to do. I need feathers as well for the arrows. I need one thing I do need. I don't know if you was there yesterday. You was there, weren't you, during the Red Ant genocide that I committed. I need to level up my staff by just shitting on Red Ant, so we're going to go back and do a bit of that as well, so I can get the, not level the staff up, but level the staff talent point. What else do I need to do? I need to go for a gun run, because I need to make some good sticky consumables, and then upgrade that weapon. So there's a fair bit of shit to do today. Before we have any mantis attempts. It might not be today, it might be tomorrow. And we was discussing, after Grounded, after this challenge is finally finished, welcome to the new followers, after this challenge is finally finished, and State of Decay is out of the way, which should be a lot fucking quicker this time, let's be honest, for a multitude of reasons, we might be bumping My Summer Car up to a full playthrough Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday instead of just Friday. So we can get it out of the way and get the... Not get it out of the way, but we can properly focus on it and get the next playthrough cooking. Which is... Well, it's either Cooking Simulator or Besiege on a Friday. That seems like a good idea, right? Also, there's changes to golf scoring and everything. Sothan, actually, in mind, right? And Kitten. You people that play golf with us regular. Hang on, let me just make sure I don't overshoot this... There are, we're considering changes to the way golf is scored to make it a bit more fair. A wolf spider down there. Not woods, that's going to remain the same, but we're making potential changes to the way that the team scores are scored. Where only the top 4 count towards the team scores. So if there's only Cats and Cellist around, then Cats and Cellists have a chance of getting in that top 4 and giving the Greens a chance despite being vastly outnumbered. And it also means that people that aren't in contention for woods or to do anything significant can actually fight for 4th place spot or whatever. And maybe team up to help their team win. Fuck off! Right, I got the salt anyway, let's get out of there. I'm not sure it'd include me as a regular golfer, but what you're saying made sense that I was reading through. Well, it probably helps you just as much as it helps other people, so then, because as somebody that doesn't golf much, to help the greens out, you would have had to golf all 4 and just be a warm body to help the score go up, right? Whereas this is round-based, so if you could just make 1 round, you could have a chance to force yourself into the top 4 and be competitive and help the greens. Anybody, any extra... Yeah, it's good, right? It should work, we'll see. Alkarion, welcome to the stream. So a daily dose of death and defeat in my summer car. Tell me you wouldn't appreciate that, Alkarion. Right, let's go over here. This is where our next salt pile is. That salt pile, I was busy talking. That's pretty good. That's another 4 salt, which is excellent. Oh, I just realised I need to be focusing on using this, don't I, more than anything now. This is the weapon I'm supposed to be levelling up. Roger that, Sothan. Alkarion, good morning, by the way. Yeah, so people Mindrake, Kitten, Sothan, and people that golf with us once or twice or all the time. It does make sense, right? Worth trying.
An explosion happened at a clothes store. There were many casualties.
The end result was pretty shit, Santa, but the important thing is Siri read it out flawlessly. Oh, I'm going to have to give him that. Also, it's thematic as well, because it's relevant to his situation in GTA RP, where, unlike the night before, where Santa got taken hostage and spent the whole of his 2 hours in captivity, the second time he logged on, he went to fill his car at a gas station and blew the whole thing up and killed 5 people. Santa's having a lot of fun in that game, as you can tell. Santa, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the bits. You won't be surprised to hear we've already started discussing new golf while farming salt. But yeah, I suppose the important thing to mention with golf before I wrap it up is that this system means that it's not a guaranteed orange win every week. What's Tully doing down there, by the way? Tully, what are you doing? Talk to me. You alright? Remember when we spent the whole game looking for that guy? I need to get some caffeine in my system before it breaks down. Fucking Sothan been up since whatever o'clock. And then chooses to spend his very... Ooh, that's not even salt. Chooses to spend his very little energy in the Doomhaus of all places. Right, any more salt, or is that the lot? I think that might be the lot. Which means now I have to make my way out of this crevice somehow and find my way to... Well, I can do to sleep, actually. Am I anywhere near the... Yeah, let's go sleep at that little base thing I've got set up. Although I don't know if I've got a great deal of food, but we can scan for mushrooms while we're up there, right? It scares me down here. Especially because of these fucking... That's a scarab. Did I just kill that scarab? No. Although it did sound like something died. I mean, I'll take 3 scarab shells, but I don't think I killed it. No, can't see anyway. Let's not pull ticks. Ticks are the worst thing in this, I've realised. Also, another thing that I scanned and didn't realise that I didn't have the creature card for. I think I said this yesterday, right? Which means that now I have all of the cards, apart from these. There's 2 harmless creatures. I don't know what they are, but I'll scan everything. Have I scanned scarabs? Yeah. And I think that might be a last boss kind of card, that last one. How did I... Alright, I forgot how to get my way out of here. I think it's this way and then to the right. It was dark as dicks. Let's illuminate the area a little bit. So I guess that's all the news that I need to update everybody on. New golf rules. Ow! New golf rules and potentially my summer car all week after State of Decay. Oh shit, these things are going to be well resistant to spicy, aren't they? Because they're essentially made of fire. Just keep running. I acknowledge you can't see anything right now, but there's a whole host of shit behind me and I need to keep moving. Go, run, 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 run. Are we safe? Has the music calmed? It has. Right, let me put on my...
Nice and safe.
My gear that's going to take me into the fucking sandbox, which I probably don't need because it's night time and I've come down here at night. I need to remember my way back to... Do I even have a system for getting up onto the... Would it be better to take the zip line that way? And... Nah, I think I just walk it, right? I should be able to survive this. The wolf spiders are still asleep. I've got my gear on, haven't I? Let me see if I've got sizzle protection on. I should be able to survive the sizzle.
I'm burning up.
I mean, if my fucking string title's Burning Desire, let me just for the sake of this. Oh, look at it, look at it. Garth's welcome to the stream. 37 months, Garth. Look at that. If you're going to call the stream Burning Desire, you might as well have a thumbnail that matches, right? Beautiful. I need to quickly... And then run. Oh, God. Garth's welcome to the stream. Thank you for the 37 months. Ooh. I made it. I made it. Who else thinks he's about to die? Did I just let you down by not dying? Garths, how are we? We did it 7 years. 7 years and 6 days. What's been your favourite day out of the 3 you've enjoyed, Garths? Talk to me.
In the 2010s, one department of the US government was encouraging Americans to eat more cheese, while another part of the US government was encouraging Americans to eat less cheese.
In the 2010s, one department was... Are you saying there's some fucking inconsistencies? Holy shit, run, run, run. Are you suggesting there's some inconsistencies with this stuff, Gavs? Not Gavs, Jamie, because I resent the implication. Run! Hang on a minute, I've got a bit flustered there. Gavs, I appreciate the 37 months. Thank you very much for that, as always. How are we? Did you enjoy your 7 years of following the Doomhaus? Or are you feeling honest? The one before I saw this shit. Feeling honest, it turns out. 7 years is ridiculous. Jamie, welcome to the stream as well, and thank you for the bits. I guess that's one of them situations like the weather, right? Where it doesn't actually matter what the weather says. You can just pick the one you want to follow and go with that. Assuming in this instance that everybody's going to take... Why would anybody suggest that you need to eat more cheese, though? Is there anything that cheese gives you? Any beneficial, other than emotional benefits to cheese? You had your 7-year anniversary with your partner yesterday too, so you've known us longer. Oh, what is that? I don't know what that feels really significant for some reason, and I can't work out why. I don't know if it's for positive or negative reasons. It's been a wild ride, Gav. Sorry about that. Thank you for the sub as well, as always. Appreciate it. So are you saying you found this stream in 2015 or whenever it was? You found this stream in 2016 and you was like, I need to better my life, and went and found a partner. That makes sense, actually. And just went and did it. Basically, yeah. Right, I'm just gonna... Now I'm up on the picnic table. And I'm relaxing in my small little cubby with my hobbit door, as Sothed called it. With no bees aggroed. And I'm gonna set my respawn and go to sleep, because we're going to the... I should have gone at night, I've just realised. Oh, it's fine. We're gonna go farm the last of the salt real quick. You're getting married. What, the 15th of April? That's not long, right? That's a few weeks. Gaff's over here. Congratulations, you big nerd, and commiserations to your good partner. I'm sure it hasn't been easy.
I'm not picky.
Good work, Gaffs. Jamie, thank you for the bits as well, however, this afternoon. Chaz, welcome to the stream. I found this and regretted it since, also. Hello. You almost managed to get away, Chaz, and then you came back. There's a while there where it's like you almost sort of escape the gravitational pull after being sucked in during Resident Evil, and then you just wandered straight back in. It's like you've got no good sense of your own of what's good for you. Chaz, look at the stream. I'm sorry to hear that, Gaffs. Are you going to Cardiff for your stag? Santa lives there. Get him, Santa. Snap him up. Bees have been the bane of the... Bye. Come on then, give me a grade 3 little wizard bee. Ow. Why do bees do so much fucking damage? I'm gonna miss this, aren't I? God, I suck with this thing. Have I got the gold bee card while I'm up here? I don't. Gold bee card. Fuck this game. I'll rescan for salt before we go into the desert. Are you rescanning? You are. So there's no salt up there anymore. No salt around these parts. Just in this area here. Roger that. Right, let's go to the desert.
This is awesome!
Do you know what I did when I started this playthrough? I considered referring to all the different biomes as if they were real-life skill things. So calling the grasslands like the plains, and calling the pond the lake, and calling this the desert, and just stay in full FCI, even though Max knows what these things actually are. I feel like that would have been a fun thing to do. I didn't realise that my and Garth's follow days were so close to each other. Are they really a whopping 4 days apart? Fuck. That must have been around Kronos. No, because Garth's was... Yeah, Garth's is... Nost as well, right? Both of you are. That's crazy. That those two things, that those, like, obviously long-lasting things happen back to back. That's mad. One day I'll do something that you enjoy, I promise. Just not today. You did almost escape when you were back in school before I realised it was trash and I left.
It's hot!
So you were furthering your education and you decided that being in the Doomhaus was a more sensible decision than furthering your education. Here's to terrible decisions. I'll carry on, right? No, I'll carry on. Sorry, Chaz. I think the entrance to this salt cave's over here somewhere. That sounds more like wishful thinking regarding Valheim, the zone. Yeah, I suppose it's... But it felt like a fun thing to do. Should I be farming salt? I might farm all of these. It's a farming day anyway, right? So fuck it. Wow, this thing really doesn't care about this spicy damage. Might just whittle it down while I'm up here. Ow. 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 Okay, yeah, this is not going as well as I hoped. Fuck you! Where the hell is it throwing? That didn't make a great deal of sense. Alright, I need to keep using the staff to get Whittle Wizard. Garth, who needs more school? Look at me, I turned out fine. Santa's the shining light for the school, University of Life. That was Chaz that said it, not Garth, yeah. I've got green Chaz today. Ow, okay, so when it does that move, I need to block this one. That thing just won't let me cast. This is the tactic, because it can't get the attack off on me because I'm out of line of sight. Or I just fire it at my own feet. Ow, and then get hit by a fucking ant. Alright, this is not going as well as I hoped it would. God damn it. Dropping out of school was one of the best things I've done, but I ended up here. Life has a way of balancing out. He did snipe me, yeah. Let's just fight him the only way I know how. By shitting on him from close range. Ow. Watch this not provide any salt. Jesus Christ. Alright, that was a lot of unnecessary combat. Oh shit, oh god. This is the spicy one, but while I'm here I might as well farm as much as I can. You know what? Bollocks to you. Fucking shut up, you annoying little prick. Leave me alone. Give me a gold card. Okay, never mind. There's only one spicy bullshit down here. Why the toenail scimitar as a blade instead of the Black Widow dagger? The Black Widow dagger requires the full set to be really brutal. But I realised, because the Black Widow dagger is a light armour, unless I'm really concentrating, the Black Widow poison set is light armour. Unless I'm really concentrating, I just burn through a bunch of heals. So I've swapped to more tanky gear just for general day-to-day stuff, which means the sword comes into play as a bit of a better option, if that makes sense. The damage output is significantly higher with the poison build. But I was taking too much damage just by doing general shit, because you need to concentrate like crazy to pull it off, if that makes sense. Whereas this, I just have to repair my gear now and again, and it saves me burning through heals, which I need to save for big boss fights, because replenishing heals is pretty time limited. This one's already dead. Yeah, that does nothing. I've got my antlion gear on now because I'm in the desert, obviously. I've got it on me, but if I can't wear the set, like in this situation as well, I obviously have to wear the heat protection gear. Come on, die to poison, which I actually aren't doing, I just realised. Good. Right, salt. I need big salt. Tons of salt. Salty, happy people. Any salt? Yes! I had to check behind me as well because I kept getting blindsided by shitty salt bits. Yeah, thank you all for the subs today. Do you know what you've made me think, Alcarion? There isn't actually a fucking desert biome in Valheim, is there? There might, if there is one in the current expansion, please don't tell me, but there is. I can't think of a desert biome in Valheim. Weirdly. You'd think that would be one of the big ones. There's snow biome, there's plains, there's forest plus, there's a swamp.
That was refreshing.
God, I've not got enough food, have I? I need to get out of here. You can't eat them, can you? You can eat them.
Food.
Does it give you a buff, maybe? That's just classes as a snack. I just got a mutation called Spicy Safety. Excuse me? What is Spicy Safety? That is insane. Spicy Safety. The spicy sediment seeps into your bloodstream. The fiery wall protects you from all that stabs and smashes. That's just from eating some of the spicy shit. I wonder if that one's from eating the sour shit. I wonder how much... I guess I just eat this. Can I eat salt? No. Salt's different to the others. That is pretty good. Yeah, no desert biome that I'm aware of. Maybe they'll add one in a future update, yeah. I'm surprised, actually, because it could work. Because there already is, like, cold gear and stuff in Valheim, right? So making gear to survive heat wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. If they have... That's a missed opportunity, I suppose. There could be an ice box or a cooler in this game, or a freezer even. I'm not saying it has to be tipped over and permanently cold, but it could be. You could have to get into it maybe, and it acts as like a big snow biome cave. Imagine. Daddy, what, you mean I'd have to eat a madras to keep keep eating madras if I could find it to try and level up my spicy? Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea, that, in this game. If you could have like a freezer or something that you could climb inside, and it's obviously full of rotten food or whatever, which is made. It wouldn't be a very good freezer in that instance. But did I hit a D instead of A and D again? Instead of an F. Oh, safe. I see. It's safe to have a madras. Do you know what I was thinking, Sandra? I was thinking it was something to do with Daddy's sauce. You know that brown sauce? I thought, is there a madras version of that shit somewhere? Just an interesting post. You're legally out to just stay on around. You aren't, Sothan, no. It's not one of them laws where you'll get absolutely bollocked for it, but if a policeman sees you just going round and round and roundabout, will probably pull you over and say, what is this? It's not like you do it 3 times and you get a bollocking, but... In this country, anyway. Speaking of this country, I can't believe fucking Paul O'Grady died. I can't stop thinking about it. Whoa, my chat just all caught up in one go then. Why, I shouldn't be prosecuted for my enjoyment of turning left. This is persecution. He did good for the... Yeah, so Paul O'Grady was a British... He was like... Essentially, he was a comedian and a presenter. But in the 80s, he got his career in the 80s as being a huge... like... He was a drag act. He was one of the best as well. And he was very, like, out there, sort of flamboyant, gay entertainer. He was big for a lot of reasons. But in the 80s, he was a huge drag actor that was always on TV and always making appearances and stuff. And in the 90s, he had a really popular game show. Fully in his act. His drag act was called Lily Savage. And then he did all that in the 90s, which was to great popularity. And then in the 2000s, he had like a sort of 5 p.m. What was that show called, Gaffs? It might have just been the Paul O'Grady show or something. It was just one of them sort of like magazine shows on an evening, which was really popular. And then in the 2010s, like Gaffs mentions, he did a show where he just rescued fuckloads of dogs and worked at a dog sanctuary and that kind of thing. Like, everything he touched was excellent. I don't know, but he died today. I don't know what age. For the Love of Dogs, it was called, yeah. Everything he did was funny, but there's some fucking brilliant clips of him.
Tastes
like,
good.
there's a wine tasting he did on Richard and Judy that's being passed around at the moment, and it's fucking brilliant. So good. 66, yeah. I don't get that's just come out of nowhere. But yeah, what a hell of a career that. And he turned left at every point, and somehow still everything he touched turned to gold. It was a hell of a career. Yeah, exactly, Gaffs. Yeah. I think him and Lance Reddick are two people that I've very much admired for a very long time, and then all of a sudden they've both gone within a few weeks. Kin, you should see it. I committed Red Ant genocide yesterday to level this thing up. This thing is the spicy staff. And watch this, Yuri. It's so good. It's part of my mantis chopping tactics.
I'm all geared up.
Sothan's currently turning left as well, should be fine. Right, that's the salt done. I need feathers next. Do I stay out and just keep farming feathers? I maybe should, let's see. I need salt and feathers to make these arrows. I've run out of both. So I've got the salt on spawn. I just need... maybe probably crow feather. There we go. Let's see if I can find any crow feathers. 2 in the sandbox. I'll go straight back in, and then we'll work our way back across the map and see what we can make at the end of it. If everybody's alright with me staying out for a little bit of extra time. I'm going to drop you. How do I drop? Z. Drop, 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 drop. Outline pincer. Drop, 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 drop. Let's go back in. You hear about David Jason Stubbler? Don't you dare! Here, thick. Fuck my spelling, just read between the lines. And read the bullshit that lies within. Can't bullshit a bullshit, Santa, even fucking hell. David Jason, those are 2 first names, what a bastard. So thick as fook. That we all. Right, there is 2 treasure chests buried in the sandcastle over yonder, and I'm going to go over there and hopefully get some crow feathers. Because the reason I'm doing this is the mantis, which is the only thing I've met that I haven't killed yet. It fucks me up and it 2-shots me in range, so I need to make as many salty arrows as possible. So I was farming salt for the arrow tips, and now I need to make the arrows themselves. I said what I said, mister. You can't say bad words about David Jason.
I'm not picky.
I'm going to run down here super quickly. Can I drop them as well? I don't need that. I know it sounds daft. There he is. Grade 2 spicy safety. I ate 2 of them and got the max. That makes me think I should be eating some sour as well. I might be able to get a buff from that too. I wonder if unlocking mutations counts towards 100%. I'm actually in my proper gear here. This might mean that the antlion fights go quick. What are the antlions? What are they susceptible to? Fucking antlions. Slashing and salty. That means this. No, wait, it means this. I love when it's time to bring the fucking Broodmother Club out. It makes me happy. Data. No, status. I need to uncheck that. I might go for Barbarian. I don't often use it when I'm doing this. Then fresh defense I can take off. Coup de grace, and I might go yoked blows instead of parry master. And then it's big crits. Yeah, let's do big crits. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's hot.
Turns out he had a daughter that he never knew about, and she's now in her 50s and wasted no time making up for lost time. Also found out he has a 10-year-old grandchild. What, so there's actual news? Oh, it's not bad. I thought he was joking about Doomhaus bullshit that he died. He had a 50-year-old... It turns out he had a 50-year-old daughter he never knew about. Jesus. I always pictured him as being a family man. Right, I've got Barbarian look. I've never used this before. I should be able to do some big fucking damage here. Ow. Bastard, interrupted my 3rd hit.
Also, Sotan, use David Jason's name in vain. He'll lend you.
Fucking hell, did you see that? That is good damage. I'm taking that. So then, use David Jason's name in vain and I'll end you. Truth. No, actually, David Jason's one of the ones that's so popular and so beloved. We don't need him to get any more recognition, right? He belongs to us. These people wouldn't understand. There's a crow feather piece. Perfect. Let's see if I can get another one over here. I'm going to just inject his name right in there, right into his veins. So then. David Jason is a British comedy and sitcom actor and drama actor, weirdly, in later life, from the 80s and 90s. This damage is mental. So this is Barbarian with yoked blood. Whoa. If that third swing crits, them things are just dead. Right, where did I find this yesterday? I was running around for ages trying to find this buried treasure, and it eludes me every fucking time. Well, the only UK people I know are the ones that actively appear on comedy panel shows. Yeah, a lot of comics don't choose to not do that. Not to do those shows. The ones that do are obviously very good, and it's not a bad thing to do it, but there's a hell of a lot of very, very prominent British comedians that don't go on those panel shows. Here we go. Yeah, it's probably for like Mind Right says, it's because there's too many fucking comedians. There's not enough seats on them things. I don't know if you heard me saying earlier, Mind Right, but we're considering changing the way golf is scored so that only the top 4 spots count towards which team wins. Because currently it's just 2 free points a week to the Oranges and it's not fair, right? So only the top 4, which should mean that people can really contribute to their team because nobody's contributing to a foregone conclusion at all, are they? Joe Brand will forever be one of my favourites, though. Yeah, there's so many panel shows, isn't there? I forget there's the whole QI cast, there's the whole 8 out of 10 Cats cast, there's the whole Mock the Week cast, there's the whole 50 others. I suppose if you build your nation on pure sarcasm. I suppose British people are just naturally more funny than any other, so I was about to say a similar thing. Because everybody's so dry and sarcastic round here. Everybody seems to have the ability to make people laugh. There's not a lot of people I know that don't make me laugh on a regular basis from this country. I'm not saying that it's different anywhere else, but you know what I mean? People just seem to have... I don't know what it is about it. I think it's a bit of sort of self-effacing cynicism as well. I think it all... Taskmaster, have I got news for you? Yeah, it is. Dirty laundry, would I lie to you? So many. There are a lot of Carl Pilkingtons. Yes, they are. Yeah, exactly. That are like dry without wanting to be, and as a result, oh shit, funny without wanting to be. God, Barbarian procs so quickly. That's fucked up. That's crazy. This fucking dual wield spec is mental. I just killed a war mode antlion in 6 hits. I've never actually tried to spec into full mace, 2-hand maces, but that was mental. Roger that. 3 flathead screws, welcome to the stream. How's the game so far? I love it. The way I'm playing it, I think, means that the playthrough is incredibly long, but I aren't allowed... I struggled a bit at first because it's a blind playthrough, so I'm playing with the first time I've ever played it on war mode without googling anything and without any help from chat or information from Google or chat or anything like that. So as a result, it's been frustrating at periods when I've got a little bit stuck, but overall it's been very, very good. As Sothan says, if there's a bit of information there about whatever you was telling me about there, I aren't allowed to read it. But yeah, I appreciate whatever the information was, but I'm loving this game, it's tippy top. I miss Stephen Fry, but Sandy Tox Figures did a brilliant job. What made Stephen Fry step down from it, so then? So I appreciate whatever information you just gave, but as the chat rules were saying, like, I've had to be strict with the challenge, as per everybody's request. So thank you for the help or the information, but I can't take it, alas. Right, what did I just do there? No, it was feather farming, wasn't it? So I got the 2 feathers that I needed from there. So next, they're still registered as being there. I might go over here and rescan. Just to confirm.
You can be smart, fast, lucky.
I'll sleep through the
or
night
just wear
too.
some armor.
Guess the BBC cut the budget so that 3 shows had to be recorded on the same day. Oh! They cut the budget so he had to... That makes sense. Sad, but it makes sense. Yeah, you're good. Flathead, I suppose I'll call you. Yeah, you're fine, you're fine. You get a lot of people that come in here and just sort of dump information on you, and it's strange. It's coming from a good place, I acknowledge, but yeah, so we have to be a little bit careful. I apologise if we... if it looks a little harsh, but I appreciate it. I've missed some golf lately just because I was going to miss 1 or 2 rounds and it didn't seem important to be there. So good, exactly right, mind, right? So now, because it's separate rounds, so you could show up, try really hard, get in the top 4, bank points for the oranges, big points for the oranges, and then if you can't make all 3, that doesn't matter because you've played your part. It means that each individual round gets more sort of spicy. It's good. Not sure if it was revealed a few years ago after he stepped down that he had the cancer thing. Yeah, I forgot the cancer thing. He seems to be doing considerably better now. I just assumed it has to do with that, though. Let me just see if I can get a save. I just want to swap my stats out, because I still need to... do I go coup de grace or not? I still need to get this to grade 5. Grade 3, the mace thing. I had no idea about that, guess. So, but how do you know it's coming from a good place? It could be coming from our broth. It could be coming from our broth, for all we know. True. Although Siddles has never tried to force help on us because he doesn't know how to play any game ever, right? I think that's the truth. Trim, welcome to the stream. What dangler are you referring to? Oh, I did actually swap my right fucking pants out. There we go. So he's cancer-free as of last year. Good shit. Good shit. I still don't have the Red Ant worker gold card, which is pissing me off. Yeah, sorry, I just played in pre-release since the pond was empty. Since I can't help but try and help, I'll just watch. Hey, you're perfectly free to talk. Yeah? We have a lot of people in this community that know a fuckload about the game. But they're just opting to stay quiet for the sake of keeping the playthrough more entertaining, yeah? Oh yeah, you're fine. And as I say, I've got there's people that let me know if there's something that might help me or inform me, so I wouldn't worry too much about something slipping through. I just need to kill as much shit with this as possible, then rescan for trim feathers. That was really loud, by the way. He had his prostate removed, which can't be terribly pleasant. Fucking truth. But yeah, hopefully the golf changes should make things spicy. Bring skill back into the team aspect. God, this is so loud. Did that just skip my... Ow! Fuck. Trying to get rid of everything because I'm here for trim feathers and nothing else. Right, sneak through. There's a trim feather. That's the one under the canister that doesn't exist, right? Let me go for... I'll go for the canister and we'll work our way through. Just kill stuff. I just need kills with this thing. The only thing that matters. Because the more I use it, the more likely I am to level up to the next level of Whittle Wizard. Trim, you should look up Stubbler's OnlyFans. Just because he doesn't know he has one doesn't mean he doesn't have one. Well, you said you've been staring at my fucking dangler all this time. Also, Trim, it doesn't dangle, it's not big enough. Sub to the Stubbler. So then. Stop self-advertising. I didn't mean to drink that, that was a waste. Could be a little prick. Why have I got really tense music? I'm just here for feathers. Oh, that's a big one. Was that 5 pieces? No, it was 4. That's exactly what we're here for. Good shit. Once again, Trim's Anus provides. Of course, we all know what was. Sorry, we all know what we're referring to with dangler, the uvula. I'm sorry to anybody that's like eating their lunch while Sothan's talking about genitals. We've tried, and we've tried, and we've tried, but it still won't stop. Some fascination he has. You know what internet people are like. Oh shit, my stamina's running low because I'm not eating. Run! This thing's gonna chew me up. Is my username showing up as 3 flathead screws? I recently changed it and it's still showing up as the old one. Yeah, it is. That's what it's reading from here. I need to get... Oh, this is an annoying situation. Hang on. This is not... Can I just stop pulling everything? I just want to scan for feathers. Is it too much to ask? Right, kill this thing. This is today's boss. I've never seen there be a delay, actually. I do recognise the name, I must admit. I don't know if you've been in here before. But you showed as a new viewer to me just now. I always forget we technically played since early alpha, didn't we? It came out because we... This is mental. Alright, look. Fuck you, knobhead. I forget we had that play session, didn't we, in 2020 when the game filmed. Are you all enjoying your nice, relaxing content? Get the Swedish car maker. Yeah, they look like they make the one car. They're fat, fat punter. All right, that was fucking annoying. I just wanted to go in here so I could scan. That's all it is. Me, no, I'm brand new. I swear there was somebody around that had a similar name. Must have just been a similar name. Either way, welcome to the stream. Alright, I am actually starving. Let's just... Where did I get gnat roast from? I don't recall picking that. Oh, I must have... Don't answer that, by the way. I must have killed... I must have killed a gnat with something that cooked it. No way! Let me just scan for this real quick and get out of here. This is driving me insane. Scan for crow feather pieces. Good. I wonder... if this thing cooks food. Taken from someone who's been here for 7 years. Yeah, Garths. Garths, you'd agree that Stubbler's a knob, yeah? Most of your friends are knobs. Alright. Where's there? Let's continue going for feathers. Part of me thinks that if I shoot anything with this staff, it might cook the meat. Which would make sense. No, flathead, thank you. I do, yeah, sometimes I ask... it's part of streaming where you sort of internalise your thought process, right? So anything that would help me at all, I'm not allowed to take, unfortunately. The challenge is to play it by myself, right? So if I haven't learnt it in game myself, I'm not allowed it, which has made the playthrough really fun, as you can imagine, because it means that everything is a mystery that needs to be unlocked, or it needs to be solved, or whatever. Even simple shit. But I'm assuming that it does, because you wouldn't have said that otherwise, right? So I'm on war mode. He's talking to himself, basically. Yeah, essentially. Just letting you know what I'm thinking. Spicy! Holy fuck. It has been a beast of a playthrough so far, and I've died a lot. Are you just normal? You are. Let's test, actually. Do I get, if I kill an aphid, do I get aphid roast? Don't answer. That's just me wondering out loud. Immediately can't find an aphid. I'm killing these though, because I need them. Yeah, the hardest one. Flathead. Taxlack, welcome to the stream. The questions he asks are not requests for information, they're vocalizations of the thought process for the benefit of the viewer. Do you know what, Taxlack? I might actually snipe that. Take that and use it in the chat rules thing. That's a really good way of saying it. Taxlack, good afternoon. Spent all morning emptying my room. What are you emptying your room for, Siddles? And good afternoon. Is it to fix your audio issues? Is this too loud? This feels really loud. You'll never guess the amount of one thing I've found. It's not bottle caps, it's Siddles. The house was rattling from the beer bottles in there. Sothan says, as somebody that's been following this shit for 7 years, Gavs, would you agree that the streamer is a knobhead? Apparently that's what Sothan decided would be a nice thing to say about this fucking server. Yeah, he knows Flathead, he knows Taxlack, he's just explaining it in nice plain language, because I usually flap when it comes to explaining these things. Just doing me a favour. Why even ask? Yeah. So there's a reason for the cat to not see the knob. Yeah, it's to be against terms of service, right? It's all up here, next to the knob. Right, Trim has dropped a crow feather around here, apparently. So let's go find it while also slaughtering stuff. Press 1 if you'd like another red ant genocide later. I might be able to provide. I do need to do it. That was fun yesterday, red ant genocide. Might be my new favourite thing to do in game. Apparently there's a trim feather right here. Game? You know, game? Hello? Fine, kitten, I will. If you're bending my arm, I'll do a genocide. Right, where's this fucking... Right in front of me, apparently. I wonder if there's not things to... I don't know if there's things to dig in this sort of start out a woody area, but I don't think there is. Treat Stubbler streams like cats in his nightmares. If I see this moron will still be alive past midnight. Sorry, let's see if this moron will still be alive past midnight. Is it time to dance in my masturbation raincoat? Yeah. Can we drag Cats out of hiding? So Cats is not in the stream currently, right? Or he's not here yet, he's not introduced himself. Cats, are you... No, let's not drag him out of lurking. But we can drag his account out of lurking. Everybody get the word... poo ready to type, but don't actually press enter. Just get the word poo ready to type, and we'll see if we can drag Katz's account out of lurking. You ready? Press enter in. It has to be spelt the same, right? No bullshit. It has to be spelt right. Press enter in 3, 2, 1. Now. There it is. There he is. It's so dumb. Fucking hell. So if you're wondering, Cats has a bot that for marbles. So when anybody says the same word over and over again, his account says it too. So if everybody says the same word a bunch, it's so silly. Fucking hell. So Cats is asleep somewhere now, but here he is talking in chat. Hey Cats, welcome to the stream. I'm just going to refill my food, jug them, we're going to go for the next thing. It is Satan, yeah. I thought about doing that. It's not a bad tactic, I suppose. I don't know what we do about it, really. It's funny in this instance, and he's spoke about it out loud in the past, and it just seems funny in reality. But I suppose you should probably not pull stunts like that, right? And he wouldn't mind if we told him. Decided it was more effort than just watching the stream, yeah. It's clever though, right? I'm sure Cats would fully understand if we said maybe we just do it so people can... I mean, he's got his fucking mug anyway, let's be honest. Let me go... Yeah, his sleep schedule is pretty messed up, I suppose, but still. Imagine everyone had that, it would just result in no one say, yeah, true. I think with these kind of things, you have to ask, what if everybody did it? There were no one for the days I'm in the office. Yeah. Is that what caused it? It is Suthan, yeah. Sorry, Suthan, I missed a message. Hello, I will say around 10 PM my time, we're streaming a bit of statistical analysis to Discord, and Cats popped in and had a pleasant conversation. Absolutely. His sleep schedule's a bit wonky, I fully acknowledge that, but if everybody started doing it, there'd be 40 people in... There it is, look. Beautiful. There'd be 40 people in every marbles, but nobody's celebrating their wins. You know what I mean? Set a different password for Cats. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. If I have a suspicion that somebody's using it. Standia, welcome to the stream. Hello, crownless people. This guy.
I don't condone cheesing of this level, it's gotten out of hand. First it was the streamer, now it's the greens. This is complete disgrace. You will be hearing from my lawyers.
This guy can smell the Valheim on him from here. It's 5 AM, Jesus. Yeah, we'll maybe say that it shouldn't be a thing, because there's a lot of people that move mountains to make sure they're here for marbles every time, right? As weird as those people are. Yeah, there's a Discord flathead, but I wouldn't worry too much about... Don't worry too much about supporting this place. This place ticks over nicely with not many viewers, it's fine. But yeah, it's linked down below. Or say your own name. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. The trouble is, Tagstack, if I said the password is your own name, because of fucking marbles, because of golf, nobody would trust that anyway, would they? And they'd just write your own name. It does, that is amazing. This fucking staff cooks food like for you. Pretty good. Siddles, thank you for the bits. It's almost like somebody's broken the idea of passwords in the Doomhaus, Tagstack. 7 AM for you, and you didn't sleep last night. Who needs sleep? It's 2023, right? We'll all be dead soon. It does yeah. It cooks it when I attack, because it's spicy, right? So technically it's hot. Which means that I just get immediate cooked food if I hit my shot. It is Tiddles, but imagine if everybody did it. You know what I mean? Because it's supposed to be a competition for stream people, and it's not supposed to be a ploy to get people into the stream, but it's a competition to, you know what I mean? I need sleep, otherwise my entire body shuts the hell down. I love this fucking staff. I'm into it. Right. No, I need that one more. There's one more. There's a feather over there. Not everyone has the knowledge. Yeah, but you know what I mean. You can't. I think you have to do it if you allow anybody to bend the rules, then it's a slippery slope, right? Lundios, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Can we get him to quit if we type /me or quit? Or will he then just type /quit or all of it? I don't know, actually. Is there a command is that an actual command, Lundios? The actual thing here is, if I said to Cats, can you not do that? He'd say, yeah, of course. Yeah, I was just... Because he's just probably interested in the technology behind it, in the code, right? We could fix this solution very easily by just asking him. He'd be more than willing to help us out. But yeah, there might be a way we can... Just say your own name in chat. That's a brilliant countermeasure, actually, Tagslat. There's no actual issue, Thandir. It's just Cats with his script to put the password in without being here that we was toying around with yesterday. I don't know if he was here yesterday, but we could make Cats essentially type any message. And if he had bots... Who are you? Fucking diving bell spider. If he had... Not bots. If he had bits, you could drain his account and stupid stuff like that, yeah. Apparently typing people's name changes the colour of the word in chat to match the colour of their name. Really? Typing people's names changes the colour of the word in chat to match the... Oh, yes. No, you type /me, I think, then a space, and then type, and it's your colour. /me. It took me a while to realise what you were saying, kid. The chat behind it is IRC, so commands are available, but I don't know if Twitch processes it all. Yeah, I guess... Does Twitch's... Not client, what's the word for that? You people know more about this than I do. Can it disable certain commands? Welcome to the new followers, by the way. Look at Discord. Oh! Well, that's interesting. So if you type /Siddles, it changes all usage of the name Siddles to Siddles' colour. What the hell's that good for? That is weird. You think it's the what? The Dark Satanica? Odd. Alright, I'm back. I now have... It's not something for us, yeah. I think she acknowledges it's something on her end. Look. Right, Salt Farm is done. Sorry, I'm muting because Grounded sucks as far as minimising it. Salt Farm is done. Feather Farm is done. You know what I need to do next? You know what I need to do next? Genocide. Salt arrows. Fuck, I need to make more feather arrows. But then I did just pick up a load of feathers. Feather arrow. That's another 50 feather arrows made. And to make salt arrows, I need to craft many. See, that's another 50 salt arrows. So what am I up to now? That's 130. That's not bad. But am I ready to go now? I don't know. Right, I deposited even more salt and all the wood splinters and everything. Is that everything I can get rid of? It is. Let's go put the antlion armor away, go to bed and get ready for genocide. Sorry. I shouldn't have such a fucking obsessed look in my eye when I say that word. I'm sure it's as creepy to hear as it is to say. Either way, it's a cool little feature I'll hate in a few days and desperately search for a way to turn it off. All the best features are the same, right? Like in Discord, a lot of people don't know if you type /mute space then a word in Discord, you can mute a word. It like puts it's like a grey box over the word.
That was refreshing.
I don't know what that's for. It's probably some parental control bullshit, right? You remind me of Jim Carrey's Scrooge when you say genocide. No, stop making me say genocide. It's a bit of a heavy word to be just bandying around like that. Hang fire. Right. Quick sleep. Wake up. Yes. I'll explain it when I get up. I should have... Yeah, I've got my staff build ready, right? Good. Okay, that was a successful first half of the stream. I should have actually swapped to this. Let me put this trinket away. How do I do it? Press that button. Like that. That's the thing. Who was it I was explaining this to earlier? Was it you, Sid? He was talking about... Yeah, he was. He was talking about a dagger that I could use against the mantis. Look at this fucking thing. This mace is made of salt and chewing gum. This is just an ultimate salty one-hander. Bit like Siddles' Willy. So I need to get this upgraded as well, which is coming up. But I am still farming supplies for this first mantis fight. Because I can't reload saves, if I fire off all these arrows and I aren't ready, then I've wasted them all, and I'm going to have to do more farming to replenish. Which would, of course, be shite. Look at that thing. That's a cool-looking weapon. You can see... I like it because you can see the genesis of the design, right? They're like, we need a mace that is salty. So what we'll do is we'll just stick a load of salt in a piece of gum, and that can be our salty mace. So dumb. I love it. Right, let me tell you a little story about a young man called Max who needs to level up a talent point called Whittle Wizard, which reduces the stamina cost of all attacks used with staves. This Whittle Wizard is currently at phase 2 of 3. I need to use it more to get it to phase 3 of 3. To use it, and then I will get a severely reduced stamina cost, meaning I can hit my shots with it more. But to level it up, I need to get kills with it. And to get kills with it, I need to find something susceptible to the damage. And to find something susceptible to the damage and low enough level, I need to go to a place where there's a lot of susceptible low-level creatures. And what I have picked for this expedition is the ants. I've just realised I forgot something. I'll keep telling my story. Wow, I could have died there. That was stupid. Mads is a young man. What, the guy from Casino Royale?
Good.
I don't know what you're talking about. What's he been in recently? Mads Mikkelsen. He's been more prominent in something recent. Was he in a game? Was he in Death Stranding? Oh, it was Dumbledore, of course, Siddles, thank you. He was in Death Stranding, okay. Wait, was he actually in something called Dumbledore? He might have been, and I just don't know what that is. I just realised I was sarcastic for no reason. I'm sorry, Siddles. So there is something called Dumbledore that's come out recently. Rogue One, that's the one. That's the one. Rogue One was the one I was thinking of. What did I just come down here for? I came down here for my light hat. Sound like you said a young man named Mads. Max. Yeah, Max in game. Max. You know, Max. Big Max bullshit. It's not his name, for the record. But... Secrets of Dumbledore, I see. Let me tell you a story about a young man called Max. Max unlocked his staff, which unlocked a very special skill called Whittle Wizard, which... When you get it to grade 3, by using it a lot, that means that you attack with the staff and it reduces the stamina cost. Max needs to commit genocide on as many things as possible to level it up as fast as possible to get him to the position where he can potentially use it as a tactic against the Mantis. To do so... Did I pick the light hat up or the fucking gas mask? Where did I put my light hat? It's not in there. I put it on the fucking thing in the dressing room, didn't I? I remember now. Fuck this game. Welcome to the new followers. Everyone here will tell you now that that it's not always this forgetful and chaotic and rubbish. I'm often very skilled and very organised. can put the gas mask on, that bollocks to it. I forgot about all my murals of everybody. Look, there's Mind, right? There's Cheeky. There's Sothan. Trim. Fuck this playthrough. Okay, now do I have the light hat and everything that I need to go and commit I don't know why games make it so difficult to commit genocide. Is it this difficult in real life? Right. Let me tell you a story about a wizard. No, you're a wizard, Max. Okay, but where's Mina? Mina's not in this game yet. No, she's on the ceiling. Mina's the giant moth statue on the ceiling, kid. She won the role for that. She's got the biggest shrine of everybody. It's better than Alcarion, who plays a grumpy fucking mechanic in my summer car. Who, might I add, I spoke to and then immediately died. How dare you not show her? A simple case of fun, that guy.
This is awesome!
Alright, where was I? This wizard called Max hates red ants. So Max is going to go over there and he's going to eliminate everything in the red ant hill until he gets the talent point upgrade he needed. And then we can all live happily ever after. And that means then that I need to upgrade the Salt Whacker after. So I've got the Salt Whacker upgraded, which will help me in melee against the Mantis. I will have a bumload of salt arrows, 130 arrows. I've got the ranged weapon I need to make the fight faster. I will then switch to the stave, which is fully upgraded, and I'll also have all of this Whittle Wizard talent point thing. Ow. And then I'm going to get Black Ox Burgers for extra heals. I'm actually going to get... What else? I need... I think there's like attack damage or something. Potions as well that I can use. We'll just go all out, make sure it's beyond... Here we go. Alright. I found the ants. Target acquired. Watch this. Did I pull a stink bug? Yep. Okay, maybe not. Maybe my genocide's not working out quite nicely just yet. Pulling a stink bug was not part of the plan. Yes. Yes, ants. Yes. Die. Die. Okay, this stink bug's ruining my genocide. Why? Fuck you. Wow, the damage I just did to that fucking stink bug. It turns out I've got a quest to kill stink bugs. That stink bug did not stand a fucking chance. Just a single kitten, just a single. Right, I've got 5 of my mutations active. I was fighting a small ant, I think. Right, here's the challenge. Do I get the red worker ant gold card from doing this? I don't know if you have a prediction, because this will be over pretty quickly, but is anybody confident enough to state that I'm going to get the red ant gold card doing this shit? Cats is here. Cats, welcome to the stream. Again, we may have already made you say a few things so far. Must have been its shadow, yeah. Yeah, we was thinking, Cats, it's one of them situations where if everybody did the same thing with a bot to get a marble, it would kind of mean that it sort of... I actually came across here at the wrong angle. I can't remember where the anthill is. Is it over here somewhere, this way? Yeah, if it's one of them things where if everybody did it, it might invalidate marbles a little bit. Good shit. There you go. I told you, everybody. It's cool, though. It's been fun to fuck around with it, but yeah, just for the sake of... and I know you owned up to it. It's not that you owned up to it, it's that you genuinely told us that you've got something like that set up, so it was no secret. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. Give me the talent point I'm here to collect. Eat fire! Give me the gold card too. I tell you what, having this tick damage is amazing. How have I killed all of these red ants and not got the gold card yet? I feel hard done by. Are these not fighting the butt? You bastards. Only I can kill those things. Fuck, I love doing this. Right, I'm killing ants until it pops up on the screen saying I've unlocked Whittle Wizard Grade 3. So overpowered. So over... What, kitten, right? This staff is ridiculous. The mantis is pretty resistant to it, but it does mean that I've got an unlimited source of DPS that I can just wail on the mantis with from a safe distance. Which is perfect, really.
Big ant, big ant.
Hello, everybody. I'm sorry. Right, give me the gold card as well. This is what I need. Can you actually genuinely let me know, is the noise from this staff a bit too loud for, like... Because it feels a bit like Crackdown, where it's just constant noise. Ah, they're all coming out now. This is fucking ridiculous. Is this today's thumbnail? Can I get out? What am I stuck on? I'm fucking caught in some bullshit. Maybe step forward a little bit. Oh, come on, get out from Max. There we go. Look at them corpses. So it's not too loud yet, kitten, though. That's fucking... I love genocide. Oh shit, is it that time already?
111 septentrigentillion 100.
Wait. I'll replay it. I just need to do some shit before it's time. So many ant heads. And I still didn't get the gold card. Don't worry, everybody, you're not going to miss Santa's bits. I'll replay it for you, I promise. There's a promise from me to you. Could get there at some point, but enough of a pause for it to be not too bad. Yeah, it's not like Crackdown where it just back. Which that got really annoying really quickly during that playthrough. A wall of constant noise. Where can I go for the midstream break? Especially, you've got to be aware that your second screen content, right? This is a stream. Which I don't like using that word, but I suppose it fits. You've got to understand that your second screen content. So I think it's irresponsible. That's not irresponsible, you can play what you want, but if you're just playing a game that's just constant gunfire, then people aren't going to... It's not exactly going to be the relaxing thing to have on in the background, is it? You know what? That's our midstream break picture for today. Right, I'm going to be right back, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes, I just need to go and grab a drink. I hope Streamer is trying to get a card for something he... I hope Streamer is trying to get a card for something he already has. Chaz? Fucking Sarky Mac and the Funky Bunch over here. Red Worker Ant. I killed 378 of the best things. I still don't have a fucking... Right, I'll be back. 2 minutes. The fridge... Got to the fridge to get a fizzy orange. Let me just play this little song for you from Santa. Everybody, Santa's trying his hardest with this. Everybody, I hope you appreciate it. And I'll be back in 2 minutes. Santa,
111 septentrigentillion 111 sextrigentillion 111 quintrigentillion 111 quatuortrigentillion 111 tetrigentillion 111 duotrigentillion 111 untrigentillion 111 trigentillion 111 novemgentillion 111 octovigentillion 111 septvigentillion 111 sexvigentillion 111 quinvigentillion 111 quartervigentillion 111 trevigentillion 111 duovigentillion 111 unvigentillion 111 vigentillion 111 novemdecillion 111 octodecillion 111 septendecillion 111 sextecillion 111 quindecillion 111 quatuordecillion 111 tridecillion 111 duodecillion 111 undecillion 111 decillion 111 nonillion 111 octillion 111 septillion 111 sextillion 111 quintillion 111 quadrillion 111 trillion 111 billion 111 million 111,111.
Is that working? Yeah, it's working. Santa, thank you for the bits. I love it when it gets near the end and I hear 1,000 because I actually know those numbers. You know, Sothan always talks about being like the maths guy in this place, right? Being the intelligent one.
That was refreshing.
I bet he can't count as high as Santa does every day. I don't know why I'm keeping all this stuff around. But if I drop it all, I might as well just trash the stacks, right? So many ant gums. I assume they haven't respawned. Right. I'm getting Whittle Wizard today. I'm going back into this anthill and I'm getting it. I'm going to farm until it drops. I'm educated. You are. Well, T Nizzle, welcome to the stream. I'm doing very well. Good afternoon, / morning, / whichever fits. Also, everybody. Right. Let's get in here and let's get fucking chopping. Gav says piss. Kitten says a Pepsi. Give me it. Give me your corpses. Going into third person for this.
Hey Mr. Streamer, did you say you're on 249 kills with no gold? What a loser, I got my gold after kill number 69, get good scrub. Also am going to Rancho Pancho tonight, so just another reason I am vastly superior to you.
Thanks.
Fucking enchiladas, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the gold card, just as Siddles was mocking me for it. Get fucking shit on. Pretty good. Alright, I didn't expect to get that, but I've got it now. Fucking awesome. I fucking lose my shit every time he says Rancho Pancho. Is it the idea of Dundee Mexican food? Alkiram says caffeine-free Diet Coke. Chaz says Pepsi. Mindrat says cream soda. Kitten says Pepsi. Gaff says piss. Siddles, thank you for the bits. Somebody get that clipped. That's going to have to go in the best of, and I'll completely forget because I'm doing about 800,000 fucking best of related things lately. Fucking hell, Siddles. When you ask Sothan to help you with the maths, he just replies, what kind? I know. Sothan's under the impression there are multiple types of mathematics, which just shows how much he doesn't know. Where's my Whittle Wizard perk? Anyway, I've come down here to get Whittle Wizard. The gold card was just a bonus. Fucking chopping now. If this is a bit loud, I apologise, but it won't be for the full stream.
Nice and safe.
Alright, I can come down here with the light on now. Correction, Sarah, I said Pepsi. You pissed, or someone else pissed in your Pepsi for extra flavour. Chaz, please be more respectful of something. I have a day 110 world in grounded. Roger that, T-Nizzle. Is that a lot or a little? Is that a long one or a short one? I'm not quite sure. I'm not exactly playing it in the correct way, shall we say. Or I am playing it in the correct way, but I don't really know how people's experience is with this game. I might as well collect these eggs while I'm here, right? Fuck it. It's not like I have to worry about aggroing the ants, because I'm going to kill them all anyway. Aggroed something and upset it. Bring me your people. I will make light work. So I'm just waiting for Whittle Wizard to pop up in the middle of the screen for each kill. Maybe Siddles. Yeah, I think he's just here to tell us about his world, which I suppose is whatever, right? There was a new math that came out a couple of decades ago. 2 + 2 = 5 or something. Is that Twitter logic? It's being clipped. What's this? The kitten, good work. It is... Oh yeah, fuck. It is... I think that's the 3rd finesse this week. I'm not sure. Alright, mate. Ow, bad timing. Tesco. No, no!
You are the most beige person I have ever met.
I'm almost as beige as your plates of food, Sybil. Was it you that joke was about? I may have just misrepresented a joke, I'm not sure. Whittle Wizard grade 3. Now we can go for the War Mode Mantis. Fuck that guy. No, we can't actually. I need to do a gum run and a bunch of other shit. Fucking hell. Just give me permission to divide 0 and I can prove that 2 + 2 = 5. But can you count as high as Santa, right? Our educational member of the community. Right. I've got Whittle Wizard at grade 3 now. That's what I was down there to do. They got the gold card as well, so that was very fortunate. Whittle Wizard is here. Ooh. I had a little side thing I wanted to do, if I recall. Let me go here. I want to just scan for something super quick. I need to find some sour bullshit. Use it the other day, you've never been more happy. You just have to type someone's name and it changes the colour. Do you know what I really like? I like just slaughtering things and eating their corpses.
Damn, give me a plate of this.
I should really go home, actually. Let me just quickly scan. Oh god, remember this place? Oh, these were the days. Living out here. Early days of the playthrough. Alright, Max, let's scan Sharpish for... see if there's any sour bullshit on the way home. Is there any sour between me and the pond and the base? No. Never mind. I need to get home pretty quickly because the eggs I have in my pocket, which is the best Pretenders song, I don't know if you've ever heard it. Oh shit, don't pull that thing. They can hatch into ants and fuck me up while I'm moving, which I don't want because I need to turn these into bombs. Chaz Mindrate Siddles Garth Selkirios. So what does your screen look like now, kitten? Give us a screenshot. Why is there a... Okay, there's a lot of bullshit here that I'd rather not fight. Run! I've already posted it. Let me just quickly check Discord. Holy shit, kitten, that's bad news. Look at Discord at kitten's message. Fucking hell. It looks good, but within 2 seconds I'm sure it'd look terrible. Right, I'm going to go home and make these grenades. This is a prep stream, so apologies if it's slightly slower than normal. But you've got to do it, right? It's part of the fucking play. I really wish this game wouldn't mute when I tab out. If that wonky Fall Guys client can do it, then surely this can. It'd be cool if you chose for it to. Can you not turn it off then, no? Or have you not worked out how to turn it off? I'm going to say it. I'm quite warm. I think spring's here. Officially. Who cares what the clock's saying? Who cares what the fucking times the clock's got and all that rubbish? Who cares what the average is? I think we can safely cast a clout. By the way, I'm here on 49 of 50 days anyway. It was more fun to make it than actually giving me an advantage. The amount of times I snuck into marbles that way can be counted on one hand. It's fine, cats, it's fine, yeah. Literally every day when it came to the time I was listening to the stream and when I heard the password, I'd look at my console window, get a little excited when it would correctly say, and the password is such and such. Sorry if anyone feels that it was unfair, but you will see my intent. Honestly, cats, you definitely do not need to justify it at all. I don't think anybody was actually cross. Nobody brought up that it was a problem, etc. But I just thought, for the sake of going forward... Yeah, I know full well that you're active, because you're always in chat and talking and responsive as well. It's not like you need to justify it. I don't think anybody had a problem. We aren't mad at you for this, cats. Yeah, that's true. It's all your other behaviour that we've got a problem with. Yeah, no, don't worry, cats. You don't have to justify it to us. I thought I'd say that now, so it's been said. Yeah, good man. Let me... What am I doing? I need to make bombs, don't I? That's what I'm here to do. Brat burst. There we go. There we go. So now I've got 3 more grenades if I need them. I've been carrying grenades with me for a while. No. Go put them in the upstairs box. Sprang is spranging. It is. It sprang his dicks outside. I'm into it. I love winter. And I love summer. I think I just like the seasons changing. It's just pleasant. And I am enjoying the fact that we've now got a bit of warmer weather and a bit of longer nights.
I think Cats should surrender his mug to Adalkerian 7 on grounds of cheating. Haha. Doomhaus lemon.
Are you suggesting, Santa, that a green gives his win over to an orange? Evening walks in the sun, yeah, you're right. True. It's not like he's received it yet and may never get it due to a certain streamer. It's not due to me. I didn't vote for fucking Brexit, thank you very much. I voted against the bastard thing. Right, I need to make... This is the next hurdle I need to cross. I need gum and lots of it. Because I want to make liquid rage.
He's been found guilty of using PEDs. Performance-enhancing devices.
Peds. So I'm going to make some liquid rage, which gives me extra attack power. And I'm going to make the gum versions, because the gum versions are a lot more longer lasting. That gives gas guard, I don't need to worry about. There was another one that I wanted. This, Hedgelord. I'm going to make some Hedgelord. I need more berry chunks. And then obviously these we know about. I could do with some berries. Because these make me fuller. Because I'm on the fight for so long and I can't really afford to stop. So these give me plus fuller and moist. Which I think... Let me test this actually. I'm going to test this to see what the buffs are. This is going to be ridiculous, but I need to do it. So I now have fuller, which is stay full for longer, and moist, which means you retain water well. Popping that early in the fight means that I don't get hungry, right, and don't get thirsty, which is in theory a good idea. But to get that, I'm going to need a few ingredients to get a few of them, which is berries, berry chunks. Have you had a chunk berry? The blue singer. Hello, game? Can I tab out? There we go. Then, what's the other one I wanted to make? So it's Hedgelord and Liquid Rage, so I need more spider fangs, which means going out and chopping a bunch of wolf spiders. I can do that. I can do that. Players of our fucking capabilities. No. Wolf spiders. And I also need a fuckload of gum, which is what I'm going to go and do now. We're off on a gum run. If you were chewing gum, where would you be? He thinks you protest too much. Hey, I'm not the one trying to claim that I've won something that somebody else won. Me thinks you protest too much. Right, I'm flapping now. I'm rushing around a bit. Let's just relax. Fuckload of... Yeah, Trim, imagine. This fucking mantis isn't going to know what hit it when I walk in there with a... Finish that joke. It's maybe not the right time to be making it. Do the rest of that in your head. Like I do with Christmas. Brexit. Give me my tomatoes now. The game seems to be running like a dog poo all of a sudden. Are you seeing that? Why is that? It's been running really good. What the fuck's going on? Let me just check something. Go to here. Oh, I'll tell you what it might be. I've been doing some big edits. Let me just quickly open something. This is just for the sake of... I might delete the cache from my edit thing. It might be clogging up my C drive. Wait. Oh, hang on a minute. I need to fucking bullshit this. You can't see it on screen, I acknowledge. Stay with me. Shut up, Alcarion. This doesn't involve you. It doesn't involve you. Right. Fuck that off. Disk, clear unused cache. Successfully deleted 28 gigabytes of cache from my C drive that my video editing thing was taking up. And then I will load the previous save and we'll see if it does it better. Jesus! I wouldn't do that, Trim. My auntie did that once. She was my uncle before that. Santa. Right, we'll get a fuckload of guns. How are you running now, game? It's a bit smoother. Yeah, that might have been the problem. Oh, I'll tell you something else I need to do. Hang fire. Just open this, and then... How do you empty? Should be better. Yeah, it's getting better. It's obviously loading in the assets on the map as well, which is always slow. Right. Now, I need to quickly grab some of that. Then let's kill an aphid. I think I can officially announce that we're doing big mantis kills tomorrow. I don't need to walk around with this anymore, do I? I suppose I need to get better at using this fucking thing. Yes. And there's breakfast. We can get out there and start looking for gum. Where's gum? There's gum under the picnic table. Everyone stop stubbling to Stubbler. He's got too much cash. I've got 28,700 cash with a CHE. No, 28. No, what would it be? I guess it depends what you describe as a penny, right? I've got 28 gigabytes of cash. Mina, welcome to the stream. I've not killed the mantis yet. I've been mostly doing ant genocide. That's why Harry Potter's so angry. He had to live with his Uncle Vernon and ant genocide. He was really mad. Mina, welcome to the stream.
Just like a fruit pounder.
Just like a foot powder. Alright. Big gun bullshit. Let's go. Mind right over here chopping. What about the park bench? No, the picnic bench. Did I say park bench? I meant picnic bench. So gum for the potions. I also need to head towards the hedge and grab a couple of berries as well. Get up. There's a lot of gum under there, but that's very difficult to reach if I recall. There's 2 gum in there. This is the fucking place, right? There's some up top. Yeah, it's the fucking picnic table. It's always the picnic table. I'll buy you a P-word if you do the same to the ants in my kitchen. Are you suggesting, Mina, that there's somebody with an ant issue in your kitchen? You've not got yourself a spicy staff yet? Trim's got a spicy staff because he's not washed it for so long that it's gone banky at the end. You'll throw in a ginger beer as well if you're quick about it. Yeah, just leave me the 3 months it'll take to wobble over there in a wheelchair. That's how quick I am. I'm nearly ready to kill the mantis. I don't know if I'll get an attempt in today, but definitely tomorrow. Despite the law, I do in fact not have any kind of staff. Despite the law. What, the law that you're, what was it again? A 40-year-old plasterer, male plasterer from Chepstow with this use a voice filter online. With a spicy staff. Okay. Picnic table, there and back. I need to get at least 15 gum. I need to not get eaten by the bees, not have the bees destroy all my base, not get killed by the bees, not get stung to death by the bees, and not have to kill 30 bees. There's only one problem with this, and that's the bees. Mind right, serve as well. Guess I changed my talents now, I'm not using the staff. Sharpshooter, mate? I'm changing my playstyle around a little bit too much, a little bit too often. I didn't even have Annihilator on for that genocide, by the way. Can you believe it? Oh, I wanted to eat... I wanted to eat sour shit, didn't I? I'll write that, I'm about to do this. Eat sour shit. Because if I can eat sour shit, then I can maybe unlock the sour, whatever it's called. Mina, be quiet better. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot Santa was in fucking Sea of Thieves earlier. Welcome to the new followers. War mode, first ever mantis kill tomorrow, hopefully. Or maybe later today if I get this done quick. I've got to be in the right frame of mind for this mantis kill though. Can't go messing about with it. If I fire off all of my arrows and don't kill the fucking thing, I will be in trouble. I really like how beefy this difficulty is. The fact that it takes like hours of prep for each attempt, for some reason, it's juicy, it's good. It's a real, proper, hard difficulty. Especially if you don't Google all the best strategies. Okay, can I set my respawn here? Now, where is it where all these things are? There's one under that. We know about that one, right? Those two, I think there is one up top somewhere and one underneath, I think. Yeah, there, look. But that doesn't look like it's two. So where's the other one? Maybe underneath the table. That one, I think, is in the... Okay, yeah, we can do this. The first one I'm going to go for is below me now somewhere, I think. And I'm using this gum as a base for some potions I'm making. It's down there somewhere. Let me put this on. Mina, if you need to fart, sit on something like a sofa or a cushion in case it's a loud one. That must be annoying though, I must admit. Joking aside. Right, get to that gum in a few easy jumps.
It was good while it lasted.
Why are you fucking... Why is Trim talking about eggs? Again. You're obsessed. Can I want to be stood on this, don't I? I was stood on it recently. How did I do that? Was I up here, maybe? I don't get this. Maybe I can land on that leaf there. He's excited. Yeah, but the 97 meme will be 5 years up. Will it actually be 5 years old in September? What? 5 years since your last stream? How did you just notice that was a thing, True? What made that realisation come to pass? Jesus Christ, that's scary. That was weird, the very next stream where it said, you never you never did finish what you set out to do. On stream, the last time I played Amnesia was 20th of September 2018. Jesus. Everybody follow Trim for daily streams, high quality content. You won't regret it. Daily. Yep. That does mean once a year, right? 1 day a year. We're all looking forward to the next 24-hour stream. Do I actually need to kill this like this? I don't think I do I? Tell you what, let's just go in there like fucking gods. Come on then, big man. Run away from his shit. You do 1 year worth of streaming in 24 hours. I think that's Trim confirming that they're doing another 24-hour stream this year. You're welcome, everybody, for coaxing it out of him. Also for that guy. Do I have the gold card for infected ladybugs? Why can't I see it? Oh, there. No, I don't. So this is the one, ready? Second gold card of the stream. Fuck this game. Alright, I actually have remembered now, thanks to yesterday, where the next piece of this puzzle is. Get some of these to eat later. I need to eat this now, don't I? Because it's going to go off.
Chow down.
I'll take all of these for my pack-up box later on. Pretty good. And I'm going to grab that gum nugget, and then it's over here somewhere, I think. Somewhere under here, there's like a big footprint, and in that footprint there's like a big piece of gum that was covering a milk molar. God, it seems a long time since I've got any milk molars, by the way. I don't think I've collected one in months. Like a month or something stupid. Is it in this one? It might be in the heel part here. There, lovely. Right, there's the gum. Need gum, 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 gum. Plenty of gum. And I think this should be enough to cover me for the whole rest of the for the mantis fight at least. Give me the beefy heels that I need. So then it's this. That one's collected. That one's collected. So it's that one and the one under there. But I don't understand how there are two pieces of gum here. Unless there's one like right underneath my feet or something daft. I haven't done that in a while either, goddamn. Cardi, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Things have gone quite well today. Gold cards, new talents unlocked, all the supplies I need, salt for days. Alright, that's just one piece of gum, so let me go back up onto the table and we'll go and get it back. I'm going to have to do some complicated jumping though, that's not something I'm good at. I do like the look of these these splinter arrows, how they're like sharp and a bit jagged at the front. I was thinking I might get a mantis attempting today, but maybe not, because I want Black Ox burgers, you see, which are the foods that mean that I've got like loads of health, like really good food that gives you good buffs. I need to be, if anything, over prepared, so maybe I don't do it today. But yeah, good farming regardless. Everybody stretch. I remember when this community used to remind me to fucking stretch on the regular. Not now. You do realise if you people reminded me to stretch, my back might get better and I can fuck streaming off and go back to living a normal life and leave you all alone to yours. It'd be the ultimate fucking shrink house tactic, I think, if I actually fixed my stupid spine. Oh. In that case, slouch more. Is that not a compliment? This guy, Alcarion, wants to see more Doomhaus content. Get him. Show him the error of his ways. Alright, I think the best way to do this is to get the... I don't know if there's more than one piece of gum in here. Oh, I pulled a B. Ow. Ow.
Stretch you humpback bastard.
Humpback bastard. God, I'm a terrible shot with this twanger. If I could hit the fucking thing, it would help. But what would we do with our afternoons? You'd all have to sort of, I don't know, go and do something productive. Imagine how much more productive you'd be at work, everybody, if you didn't have this fucking clattering twat in the background. Missing his... I'm on my way. I have a degree in PE. When you put it that way, a degree in PE. You repeat that and we'll do something. What? Threats from Alcarion. Being productive at work, how is that an incentive? You're capable of being productive, you people. Imagine kissing boys though. Why would I need to? Imagine. Should I call it sports coaching and performance science like everyone else? Absolutely not, Garth. It's fucking PE, right? Or from our generation, games. Get your lunch down. You got games this after. You don't want to be on. You don't want to be doing it on an empty stomach. Yeah, for that place. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the Doomhaus. Yeah, for that place. Right. One more bit of gum should be down here, but I can't imagine it's gonna. Do I have the B gold? I don't have the B gold card. Just give me the B gold card. Give me the B gold card. It's just one of them days. Feeling like a freight train. First one to complain leaves with a freight train. I'm not lucky, am I? And the salt's respawned. Can permission to make this stream boring as fuck, but productive. Phys Ed. Is that what you called it? Phys Ed. That's the most Saved by the Bell thing I've ever heard. I love it. My work meetings would be a living hell without this stream. Is it one of them things where it reminds you how bad it could be? My uncle had a B gold, but it died. Trim! That poor dog. Let us know what we can do to help. I'm here, babes. My DMs are open. But don't actually message me. I'm just saying my DMs are open because it makes me look good in public. But if you actually message me, I'll be really offended. I like my beagles toasted with butter. Bagels with just butter. That's all you need. You're right, actually, Santa. I'm going to steer that conversation away from your bullshit and just agree with you for once. That's all you need. Anything more, and you're a charlatan. Give me my gum. Yes. Bit of honey? Charlatan. I've just doxed Kitten's name there. Charlotte Ann Caboodles. Is bitter honey tomorrow's drink? Charlotte Ann Heretic Caboodles. Bagels and cream cheese. Yeah, but a bit of butter, you know, a bit of butter. How about just butter? I used to sit on the kitchen side with a butter knife eating chunks of butter from it. Oh, that's Yorkshire. Gaff's well played. You've made me proud to be from this shithole. Pronounced it flawlessly. Have I got... I think I've got all the gum from this area, right? But a bit... Trim. Please. We're having a serious conversation. Okay, what time of day is it? The sun is going down, so maybe I'm going to make the stream boring as fuck. And I'm going to try and get into the sandbox and get more salt, because the salt's back. And I'm going for it. Because then it means I've got an even better chance of killing the mantis tomorrow. Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter, but a bit of better butter will make my batter better. Did you just type that out? I don't think he did. Because I can see capitals at the start of each line. Nah. I know Garth doesn't use capitals. Motherfucker pasted that from somewhere. Want to pronounce any of those T's? Absolutely not. I was typing it. But then I can't be asked. Respect. True. I mean, agreed. Yeah, roger that. Why would I want to pronounce any of the T's, Trim? I could speak in proper, like, Queen's English, or King's English, I suppose it's called now, but what would that get me? Did I have T's in the north, Trim?
I'm burning up.
Says the Welsh, you pronounce them less than we do. They pronounce Where is the entrance to this? Here. T's are too expensive. Wait, no, this is the wrong cave entrance. Is it? Is this the salt cave? It is. Look at that. Double salt today's stream. This is the way. If Trim's fucking arse feathers have respawned, then I'm on for a winner here, but I don't think they will have. What are we having for tea, lads? I don't know who's cooking tonight. It's just we replaced our teas with a shitload of L's. Who's got time to pronounce all them? Chicken George on Endike Lane. That sounds like that's the solution at the end of a game of Cluedo. Chicken George did it at the end of Endike Lane. And if we have two L's together, it's pronounced whatever the fuck TV static sounds like. So when... I've just had a thought. So... This is my big ploy to make 1 penny. Somebody write LLLLLLLLLLL at the end of whatever your next bits are. So, I'm not asking for any more bits, but if anybody is writing any, may I make a request to just write a load, like a big long line of L's at the end of it? Because I've got an idea. I had a conversation with someone at the doctor's once for about 15 minutes, turned out he was just coughing on phlegm. I like that, it's one of my favourite jokes. Bill and Ben are sat in the bathtub together. And Bill says, flub-a-dub, flib-a-dub, flub-a-dub, flub-a-dub. And Ben says, if that stinks, I'll kill you. During bit, I'm going to pretend there was bits involved. No, I've got an idea. I need a load of L's for, I've got a plan. But yeah, there's no rush. I'm just enjoying the salt farm right now. Is that a regular joke told in Wales, Santa? It feels like one of them. Good. Alright, this has been a long stream of just big roots of farming the same old shite, but I feel like I've actually... we're in a good place now. That's another 36 salt, which means the limiting factor now is just... trim feathers. Well, I'm going to pretend there was bits involved. Did you actually type it? Because I didn't see it come through, Chaz. Bill and Ben, good international reference, Stubbler, thanks. That was Gwynplaine. Like, not only is it an international reference, it's a reference to a fucking kids' TV show from the 50s. You all got that right. Everybody got my Bill and Ben reference. Surely. Alright, what am I here for? Let me just have one last scan for salt. Did I drain the whole place of salt? I did. And gum, I think I've got everything I need now. Which means I can go back and get working on the next thing. I need to find wolf spiders on the way home. Hey, that's a point. If I need to find wolf spiders for the other things... status, if I take off... No, keep Blade Master on. Take off... I don't want coup de grace too. Yeah, coup de grace, no. Blade Master, take off coup de grace and put my Thandierism, which we're calling it for lack of a better term. Then... Yes. 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 No, fuck off. supposed to be weak to slashing damage. I'm starting to think this isn't slashing damage. Not even nearly. It's good against wolf spiders, but it's not so good against ant lions. If I get this thing out, this should fuck it up. Still no fucking gold cards. I heard a joke once. Son goes crying to his dad complaining he's dyslexic. His dad comes down the stairs and consoles him and takes him to the car for a drive. They get out at the Welsh border and the dad points to a sign and says, "It's okay, son, there's a whole nation of them over there." Poor old Welsh.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
What I don't get is that we don't mock other, like, entirely different languages. But for some reasons, the one close by... Well, look at wolf spiders now, by the way. Remember when these were difficult to kill? War mode, by the way. It's fucking stupid. It's the spider fangs I need, isn't it? So get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. I'll keep the ladybug parts because they're good for glue. Get rid of the venom, weirdly. I never thought I'd have a surplus of that, but I do. Let's get out there and go find ourselves another one. I can't remember how many spider fangs I said I needed. Probably quite a lot. If Trim could shake his tail feathers and get us a bit more, that would be nice. Dougie, welcome to the stream. Not killing anything, I'm actually still gathering supplies for the mantis fight. I'm over-preparing for the sake of getting it done on one attempt. Dougie, how are we this morning? It's good to see you. Just gotta run around with this sword out to light the place up a little bit. I need wolves, so I suppose I'm killing wolf spiders, if that answers your question. Still. Wolf spider fangs to make a potion that gives me really good damage resistance. And trim feathers to make good arrows. Is there something going down or coming up? It's 8 PM, it's going down. But mostly I'm avoiding fucking ant lions today. Farming salt. No, Max, no, stop, Max, go. Fuck that guy. Dougie, how are you today? Everybody stretch. Oi, yeah. I'm nervous about all this. I'm worried that after all this preparation, I go in for the next attack on the mantis, which will be probably in tomorrow's stream, and then end up wiping on it. And if I wipe, I'd have to do all of the prep again. Alright. It's just Spider Fang, I think. Spider Fang. I think that's what it was asking me to get. It is. So yeah, there's a wolf spider there, Let's go over to that one next. Fuck that one up. I'll keep these talent points on and I'll keep going until we get the fangs we need. Doing great. Finally able to get back to work after your test. Bike last night and lifted weights. Life's back in order now you've passed your test. Good shit. I always like the moments where you're sort of stressing about something and then you finally get it out of the way and you feel like you're more alive than you've ever been. If you could capture that feeling and just turn it on whenever you wanted to, it would cure all ills, wouldn't it? You could press a button and all of a sudden feel that sort of freedom once you got to the end, got beyond something you was not looking forward to. Do I have any food? Oh, do you?
Food.
I was going to say, I spend most of this playthrough at the moment not having enough food after not worrying about it for the longest time. I think it's because I'm messing about.
This is awesome!
In the lower yard area instead of the upper yard, which is full of mushrooms. Okay, there's the wolf spider we're killing next. Let's make light work of the big bastard. Again, it's been a good day because I've not used a great deal of heals, which is the most important resource that I keep running out of. Well done, Max. Well done. Well done. Just take some damage. It's fine. It's fine. The amount of prep work in this game is crazy, but it's good. Where's this? Where are you? I wouldn't mind grabbing this scabby while I'm here. It's not in that direction. It's in this way somewhere. I'm stood right on top of it, apparently. Hello, scabby. There you are. What is that scabby on a stick for? Alright, rate my operating system. It was called Scabby version 3.09. What looks better, this or this? Oh, that's ghastly. I don't like the health thing at the bottom left. Look, that looks crap. Yeah, no. No. Jesus. Scabby Knight. Best one. Always and ever. Right, quick wolf spider kill. Then we're moving on. Very 80s. Yeah, it's a bit disgusting. I don't like the grey. I don't mean Gwynplaine. Or the film with Liam Neeson. I mean, you know what I mean. Wolf spider, I'm here. Hey, Stubbler, I can't believe you haven't got 110 days in this game yet. You're such a loser. I don't get that. You see it a lot, don't you, with people who are like, I need to go tell somebody about how good I am in this game. Let me just move over to this Twitch channel where this guy's just enjoying his afternoon and tell him all about me. It's an interesting take. With these things, I always attribute it to youth. But I always stop and think, would I have been doing the same if I had the internet in its current state when I was like 10? I don't think so. Holy shit, this sword against mosquitoes. Do you think you'd have been trolling the internet, telling people all about you if the internet was like it is and when you was like 12 or whatever? I guess it's pride coming out in a weird way, right? Which is not the worst thing somebody can have, but I don't know. I'd be looking for hot MILFs near me. I mean, that's what we were doing on the internet at our age, right? I was on sort of dirty website, we'll say, and it posted. I think I've told this story a few times before. I got one of them adverts that popped up saying, "There's like hot singles in your area." This is like 2008 or whenever the absolute height of those ads were around, and it said, "And here's their location," and it showed a village here. There was these like two stunning girls that were obviously like model quality, and they had a big like photography studio, and it was all a nice set that they were all lit like. And they took pictures of these two girls, and it said that they lived in a village nearby. And the village it picked, obviously it picks based on your location. The village it picked has two houses. One is a dilapidated farm building, and the other is a couple that are in their 80s. But apparently this village also housed these... it completely fucked up. There might be some fucking underground like cabin or something I didn't realise. That Paul's a bit like that, isn't it? Near Hull. But imagine smaller than Paul. Paul. I forgot about Paul near Hull. Paul. It's such a brilliant... There is a place, everybody, like, east of Hull, and the town is called Paul. It's so shit, it really is. Fucking Paul. That explains why they were single. They lived there with their in their 80-year-old grandparents' basement, and nobody else lived in the town. In a tiny little village. It's one of them villages that all it has is a corner. Like, that's all that's there. It's mad that you still see those ads now, or so I've heard. Santa? I thought you were all clean living. Paul, I've not stopped and thought about how stupid that is for a while. Alright, chopping wolf spiders, by the way. This is going well. I might have everything I need by the end of the stream, and we can just sort of brace ourselves for tomorrow after 2 days of farming and go and fight it again. It's like that country called Jordan. What a shit name. Ooh. Imagine Siddles. But Paul is amazing. No offence if you call Paul, by the way. There's a bit of people called Paul. Imagine thinking the States are united. Get down here, you bastard. I have you following me across the map. I'm off to go kill wolf spiders, and you are winding me up, big man. Mosquito gold card? I'm obsessed with this now. I've probably got the mosquito gold card. Yeah, okay. I think I'll fucking stay then. You can rot. Everything's good? Everything's good. Everything's good. Let's go. I should have done this the other way. I forgot there was 2 up there, so I'm going to go for the ones under the lid for the barbecue. It's a nice jump kill. It's very acrobatic of me, right? Let me put this on, actually. I realise I open the menus a shitload when I'm playing this game, just to swap gear out and change talents and check if I've got enough and drop stuff out of my bags and stuff. Is it annoying to see me constantly opening my bags? Or to hear me do it, I suppose, because it mutes the music and it's just constantly cutting in and out because I'm always opening my bags and closing the fucking things. Everybody stretch. It's annoying to see me. Slightly annoying. Don't aggro the other one. I don't want to fight 2 of the fucking things. Annoying to see you annoying. Right, that's another spider fang. Thanks, Trim, for the kind words, by the way. It's always nice to be here. If I'm being an imbecile, please feel free to ignore me, but why not put your weapon away when you walk around? I don't know if it's actually faster or not. It doesn't feel like it's faster. I think you swim faster without a weapon. But I think on this difficulty, it's always good to defend yourself. Or be ready to defend yourself. Yeah, you two fight each other, actually. Fucking ladybug will have a shit on a wolf spider. Good shit. It makes sense though.
That was refreshing.
Dougie, it's a good question. But I always think I don't want to be flapping around in my hot bars to find the right weapon I need in combat. Also, carrying around that weapon just looks cool. I pull another one. Game's running like a bumhole today. Trim, it wasn't nice not having me on stream. You was like, where's Stubbler? I miss him. Okay, I might have to defend myself on the way back up, but that should be everything I need. I need berry chunks now. Last thing I need. And that should be everything. I think I've got the ingredients I need for Black Ox Burgers, which is the one other raid consumable I want. Oh, the coals have respawned. Yeet. I acknowledge these haven't been the most enthralling grounded streams of the bunch, because it's been mostly farming supplies for the sake of consumables and making the mantis fight good, but again, I say this regularly, you nerds asked for this difficulty. Pay the price. Oh shit. It also is not it's kind of a problem that I'm really shit at video games and can't just skill my way through things, but I suppose that's what survival games are good for, right? If you can't do it with skill, just fucking over-prepare. You demand blood for an entertaining stream. You'll get one day, Dougie, I promise. I'll just have to host Soth then. That was maybe unnecessary. That was a fucking splinter arrow that I couldn't afford, sent over there for no good reason.
Yeah!
Max, stop fucking laughing. Stretch! Right, I think I'm done with spiders now. So I want coup de grace, and I guess I'll take Blade Master, and we'll swap back to this setup. Why is that on there? That shouldn't be there. Do I still have the toenail sword? I do. Still got there. Still got the fire staff. Drop that. What the fucking hell was that? Why did dropping something out of my inventory detach me from the zip line, nearly kill me, and land me right next to a sleeping stink bug that, if it had woke up, would have killed me in 3 Sorry, I'm alive. But that's going to take time away, because now I need to swim over here. That was annoying. What's the best way to get there? Tell you what I'll do. I'll put my swimming talent on. I've just realised what merteen means. This is in mermaid, but a teenage mermaid, so... See, you all think you're clever. I'm way more clever. Is it safe to assume that there are good range weapons in this game, or do they not keep up in terms of damage as you kill higher level enemies, and melee is the only way? I think there are good gear sets in this game where you can make range really work. I don't know about staves particularly. Like the sort of the quote unquote magic thing is a bit new to me. I think you can get like wizard's hats and things, but I don't think they actually help a great deal in terms of increasing damage. Should make one and test actually. But there are definitely bow setups and crossbow setups, and the weapons are really good. But I just like the satisfying like block melee combat sort of setup. I like it way more because it just feels more satisfying to kill things like face to face. Because if you can kill it face to face, you can kill anything, right? I didn't want to get stuck in that position where if I relied too heavily on ranged to kill shit, and then I was in a situation like the Black Widow under the shed where I couldn't. There's no way I could have killed that in range. Then I'd have been fucked, right? I mean, it did. Siddles mocked me for not having the gold card, and as he was mocking me in bits, I got a gold card. It was beautiful for that guy. With big melee as well. It's true, Siddles. I had finished mocking you about that. Okay, he'd moved on, but he'd only just finished mocking me, and I got the gold card. I was thinking about Rancho Pancho by then. Cool. So that's the gum stuff dropped off. So I should be able to make now some of that, this stuff. Hedgelord. No, I need that's what I need berries for. So Liquid Rage is covered for a while. I can make a good fuckload of those. I'm going to, actually. Liquid Rage is sorted. I just need to make Hedgelord now. I can make 8 if I can get 8 berry chunks. What time is it? 15 minutes? I can do that, right? But first of all, I need to quickly eat some sour shit to see if I can unlock a sour... Oh, I've got loads of it. Right. Operation see if I can eat sour shit and unlock a talent point.
I'm not picky.
Is this going to happen? It's not going to happen, is it? I ate fresh stuff and I ate salt and I unlocked a talent point that helped with it. That's not it. Look, that's the spicy one, that's the fresh one, and there's a missing one, you would think. That's how you get that. Yeah, but I don't know, I want a talent point. It's trying to unlock talent to get you to that point. But this is just, yeah, this is actually a whole fistful of sweets. Has this been sensible? Okay, so what is that talent? Because in theory, you'd be like, you get this one by eating fresh, you get it by eating mint pieces, you get this one by eating spicy shit, so this one, sour game? Okay, never mind. Berries, 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 berries. I need berry chunks and I need them quick. And we'll finish today's stream off getting exactly everything I needed. Which means tomorrow is Mantis Day. Would you like a prediction in tomorrow's stream whether or not the Mantis dies? I should officially announce that tomorrow's stream is going to start with a monster prediction. To be more sour. I've been pretty sour today. So much farming. Trim's back passage has not dropped enough feathers. You want Mantis today. I've only got 12 minutes of the stream left. It'd take me 12 minutes just to get to Rally Point Trim. We could do a prediction tomorrow though, but I need, like I say, I need a fair amount of shit finished. I need to upgrade the Salt Whacker, which is this thing, look. Look at that. I'd equip it, but I'd probably fall off the... It's only level 1 so far, but it's a heavy ball of hurt coated in salt, shards of salt to ensure whatever it hits feels excruciating pain. Starting next stream by murdering poor helpless Mantis. Mantis is not helpless. Right, how many berries did I say I needed? I need a load, I think. Like 8. Good work, Mindrake. You've been sweating out your skin today, I respect it. The Mantis is too angry to be helpless. I don't know why it's so defensive. I brought it a kebab. Why didn't it just respect that? What kind of fucking idiot reacts like that when you bring it a kebab? It's a kebab made of brood mother, no less. Disproportionate reaction. Hangry. Alright, can we see any berries from here? There's one. There's another one. There's a third. Smacks hit your hot. There it is. I think there's one up here somewhere. Is that one there? It is. No way!
Have a look around.
Look at that. Did you see that? For a split second, the berry landed on the orb weaver and it tried walking away with it stuck to it. It fell off though. I was happy about that and then it fell off and ruined it. Come to me. Good. Right, how many berry pieces do you get per berry? Let's have a look. Tell that spider to get fucked. Dougie says get fucked, mate. Let's see how good you are at getting chopped. Done. I'll get F, not yeah, sorry. Yeah. Shouldn't be swearing, should we? This is a Christian, family-friendly, grounded server. I don't want to get in trouble by everybody's mums. Again. You're angry because it's not a rancho pancho enchilada. That's a nice bit of language, that. Rancho pancho enchilada. Chaz is rolling about laughing, you realise, Siddles. Spiders falling from the sky.
I will do it.
Gold card. You people don't realise how hard it is to be me. I should go on Twitter with language like that, right? I would fucking kill on that. That'd be amazing. That spider was a huge noob. And yes, I'm a classy guy. No real swearing here. Classy. You can't have classy greens. Final gold card of the stream. How many berry chunks do I have now? 13. That's enough berry chunks. I don't even need berry leather. Siddle's over here probably getting a birthday Mexican. Oh, it's Siddle's birthday, right? No, I don't know. Something like that. I think Trim was lying yesterday when he was describing something similar. Imagine getting a Mexican person for your birthday. That might not be true as far as I know, Trim. Get one in GTA Online. Santa can't get shit in GTA. The only thing Santa can get in GTA Online is arrested, killed, run over, set on fire, kidnapped. So Siddles will let everyone know. Siddles is very modest, Trim. I think it's not fair that you can accuse him of waving his big birthday willy around. Ranch up. There's something about Dundee-based Mexican food that I can't quite get that out of my head.
Tastes good.
No, Max, that's the opposite, I'm sure. Not to speak badly against Rancho Pancho. I wouldn't go on about when my birthday is. Yeah. I heard, Trim, that Siddles is prone to
I believe!
talking all week about his birthday and calling it his birthday week. I've never seen Siddles as one of those me guys either, no. Very modest. Good lad. Time is it? Alright, 6 minutes. I think we'll make the most of these 6 minutes. Somebody think of a controversial topic to talk about while I quickly get all the stuff made and ready for tomorrow. So, the consumables that I wanted are... that I need the berry chunks for. Hedgelord, I think. I can make 8 of those. I'll make 5, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're sticky Hedgelord, which means I'm not going to starve to death during the fight. Liquid Rage was the other, which I've already made. Green Machine and Fuzz on the Rocks I'll go and get heals for after the fact. So that's that done. Put the berry chunks away. That's my Liquid Rage and my Hedgelord. What's that? That's sticky human food. No, that's workers' comp, so that's the hauling strength stuff. Put that in there, that in there, that in there. So this is good consumables for tomorrow. I've also got 8 granola that I'll use. It'll set Mina off. She'll want to capitalise on it. My arsehole is not being used for the national debt. I have no idea what you people are fucking talking about. So, I could maybe make a bit more Hedgelord with that. It might help me in the future, because starving to death on boss fights is something that happens when the fight is 18 minutes long. So that's that good. That's done. I've eaten sour shit. That's also done. To-do list. Black Ox Burger. I need to cook. Can I make one? How am I out of Black Ops parts? How am I out of fucking Black... Have I got to go hunt Black Ops beetles tomorrow before we start? Do I not even have any pupa? Do I really not? Ah, I'm a big sad bitch. Fuck. Where am I going to get pupa leather from? I think pupa leather, the best place to farm it I've found so far is up here, near the stink bug. Is it after the rocks? It might be here under the bike. There's a load of ladybugs, but on the ceiling's just coated in it, and I might get a couple of black ox kills on my way back through. So that's maybe what we'll do. What am I like for trim feathers? What am I like for arrows in that respect, actually? I've got 130. I might do a little bit of farming if I can squeeze some in between streams. And then tomorrow, we'll be ready. I need to upgrade this as well, don't I? Just kill it faster. Maybe I'll just kill it in like 3 seconds, Trim, and then I won't have to worry about any of this, right? What's it going to take to upgrade this? Okay, so I can upgrade it to level 2, 3, 4, 5. Mighty Glob to level 6. And then I need to knock up a couple more Mighty Globs. How many? 8. So that's, what, 16 sturdy whetstone, I think? Mighty Glob.
Well, here I am. Still subbed to this insanity.
I thought you were going to say signed, sealed, delivered. Easy Green, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the 27 months of dedicated, continuous, terrible decisions. Thank you, Easy Green, welcome to the stream. Enjoy no ads. Because there's one thing worse than watching this crap, and it's watching it with ads. I'm sure that's something we can all agree on. How are we, Easy Green? Good morning. 10 to 2. I need 8, so I need... Was it sturdy whetstone? I can't remember now. I've got flustered. The stream's only got 1 minute left anyway, so we don't have to worry too much. No, wait. Good. Oh, so, Mighty Glob. Sturdy whetstone. I need to make 15, I think. Sturdy whetstone. Can I make 15 in any capacity? Fuck. Well, that's a job for another day, because the sun is setting, ladies and gentlemen. Easy Green, I appreciate the sub, as always. I hope you're well. Thank you for the sub, and welcome to the stream. As always, as the sun is setting on a new day, 55 is about to be called on the clock, which means that is the end of today's 3-hour grounded stream. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. No, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of every week, there'll be more grounded. But for now, that is it, and we can look forward to tomorrow, which will be the first attempt. No, the next big attempt on the Mantis. I think I might start tomorrow's stream with a big prediction. So the schedule section will tell you all you need to know about when I'll be live tomorrow with more grounded. But for now, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the bits. Thank you for the subs and the hosts. And welcome to all the new people today. You are all very generous with your time. But without further ado, thank you all for being here. But goodbye. And I love you. I don't know why I'm so dramatic with that shit lately, but it's probably for the best. Right, let's do some marbles, shall we? Higgsy, welcome to the stream. What's inflicted from getting fresh? What's cooler than being cool, right? Right, fresh damage, Dougie, is damage that you... If you coat your weapons with mint, it does minty damage to the enemies, which is a weird thing to say, but it's powerful as fuck, and some things are susceptible to it. Right, if you're in the Doomhaus Discord, you know full well that it's split straight down the middle between the greens and the oranges. The greens and the oranges compete at the end of every stream to determine who is the person of the century of the day. The person of the century of the day gets a point towards their total, a point that adds to this shit at the top left, which might not be as orange tilted in the near future. And you get the golden name in Discord. I don't want to mess with a Gator Santa. Thandy addressed as one and dominated Fall Guys. He really did. Why does that look like a regular message? What, easy greens? Higgsy, how are we this morning anyway? This is what it feels like to chew 5 gum. Right. If you'd like to compete in today's marbles, you must be in the Doomhaus Discord. You must have been randomly assigned your colour, be it green or orange, and then you must simply type the password. I will give you a marble, and if your marble wins, you get the title, you get all the good bullshit, and you get to be the winner. If you would like to compete in today's marbles, the password is... gum. Go. Bybit, welcome to the stream as well. Higgsy, welcome to the stream. Right, I need to let you know something. We are considering altering slightly the rules of golf and how golf is scored. Turning golf into a attendance competition, from an attendance competition into a skill competition. Going forward, only the top 4 spots from each round will be scored, meaning you have to be... meaning it is a lot more balanced, and the oranges can't just rely on it being a guaranteed 2 points every week. So you have to sweat your way into the top 2, which should make it a lot fairer and should make it actually possible, even if there's less greens to compete. I've said it now while everybody's here. But unfair on those that can't play, like yourself. It actually is. Sorry. In the current system, the people that everybody is contributing nothing to the overall score because it's a foregone conclusion. It's absolutely pointless to be there. You can there's enough oranges to carry, so the oranges don't have to do shit. So whether you're good at golf or bad at golf, or have a good round or a bad round, it's pointless. But now, 2 greens could be 10 oranges because it's a skill game instead. How about that? We're going to test it anyway. It might not work, it might be unpopular, it might cause problems, but I can't see that it will. Because it might, for the first time in a long time, make golf worth engaging with. Other than just hanging around and talking shit on a Friday. We've got... Gwynblade. We're going to try it, Tagslack, and see if it's fun, because it's boring having the greens just... having the oranges just take points every Friday. Now, you still do benefit your team if you show up in big numbers. You could probably check past scores and see if it'd make a difference. We are doing that already, saying we've got Cats and Augur on it. Right, 19 marbles enter the race today. We've got Kitten, Mindrite, Tagslack, Higgsy, Trim, Alkarion, Mina. Got Mina as a green. Siddles, Satan, Dougie, Chaz, Easy Green, Bybee, Cardi, Lundios, Jamie, Santa, Cats, and Gwynblade. That is 7 oranges and 12 greens. First person to pick a number to 1 is a go. Means I might get some points, might not. True. Sounds like green dubs to me. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream, incidentally. You could probably check past scores. Yeah, we are doing that. Did I say Tagslack? I think I did. I think you were early at the top of the list, Tagslack. Yeah, you're there, look. Kitten says 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 presses of the random button gets us to the level I always associate with Tagslack. Love is in the air. Is this really loud today? Is the music too loud? If it turns out heavily favours the greens, then cancel it. Best of luck, everybody. Ooh. Yeah, so what we're doing to golf is only the top 4 of each round are going to count for the points. So everybody has a chance to compete, because it means the people that are on lower... the people that aren't so confident of their golf scores, all they have to do is get like 2nd or 3rd or 4th, and they can block one of the spots, and they can be a hero by taking big points. And the oranges get a bonus for attending, because the oranges have more oranges to potentially block, right? Literally, the first game I looked at was a tight competition. A clear orange win became a close win, and only because of a tie, so the oranges snuck in a bonus person. See, this is why it gets spicy. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a skill game. Because it's objectively boring that the oranges just farm points every Friday, right? And it won't affect the overall scores a great deal. Anyway, I should talk about marbles, I fully acknowledge. Santa is in the lead for the Greens. Tagslack in first place. In current first place on the year as well. Actually overtaken by the time it took me to say it by Lundios, who is already person of the century of the day after his fucking stunning performance on Portal Purgatory yesterday. He does struggle to get out of the spinner though, however. The left-hand side is dominated by Satan and the Oranges. So actually try now. You don't have to try. If you want to just casually play golf, that's fine too, because there will be at least 4 people sweating that can compete, right? So it allows people that couldn't contribute in any way previous, because none of us could contribute really, because of how much of a foregone conclusion it was. Tagslack absolutely chopped. Whereas now, everybody, no matter your skill level, is important to the scores, which I think is the way it should be, right? Chaz tries to get a skip, it doesn't work. Jamie's out, Mina's out, Chaz out. Satan's currently still in the lead, but Alcarion stretching, looking to retake his lead after last year. Trim's here. No, Satan. You know as well as I that a Trim win is not acceptable. The Greens have done very well for points, with Scotty getting the one on Monday and then Lundios getting yesterday's. Could a Green get the 3rd point? Get shit on tags like that's called karma, says Baby. Alright, everybody's missed. Higgsy misses as well. Lundios well past. Who's actually going to get this drop? It could be Trim unless somebody gets some... They do. Cats for the Greens. Gets out left side. Satan on the right side. Trim in 3rd. This all comes down to who gets a better run through this shit. Is it Satan? It is. Of course it's... It is. It's Satan. That was tight as fuck. Satan for the Oranges is your person of the century. Of the day. Good. We can't rely on ill-gotten golf points now, so we need all the points we can get. That'll do, Piggy said. The top 4, Dougie, are the only... Because we score all the way down, but because there's always about 7 Oranges and 2 Greens, or 3 Greens, there is literally no chance in hell that the Greens can compete. We could do averages, but that would mean that somebody could damage the top person's score by joining and not being amazing. We thought through every single possibility, and this one seems to be the one that might make it spicy. Satan, congratulations, you are person of the century of the day. Satan's an always online god in Discord, which makes it easy to put the crown on him. I respect it. And that means that I can take the crown off Lundios, and finally it comes home to the Oranges, where it fucking belongs. Wait, where's Lundios? Where's this? Hang on a minute. Where's Lundios? I'm confused. I can't take the crown off. He's there somewhere. I can't find him. Satan, you've got the crown. There might be a brief moment here where 2 people have the crown. Spybeat, Chaz, Mina, Jamie, Mindrat, and Tagslack all with a chop. Satan is your person of the century of the day, with Cats in 2nd, getting the 63rd orange point to 40 for the Greens. And without further ado, a little bit flustered towards the end there as I was trying to explain golf. If anybody's got any questions regarding this golf thing, by the way, or feel like you would like to veto it in any way or anything like that, then let me know, because what we're gonna do is, on Friday, nothing's going to change. Everything's going to be exactly the same as it always was. But we will also be doing... We will shadow in the background, run the scores in the new way to see if it's a bit tighter. And if it is tighter and it is a bit closer, then we'll be able to put it into action. And hopefully it should make things a little bit more interesting, because everybody has to admit that golf has become a thing where we do it and we hang around in big numbers on a Friday, but it's not to play the game, it's simply to talk shit in a group. But it used to be to play the game. In 2018 and 2019 it was like it was really competitive, and we used to sweat about who wins, and we used to try and recruit and get people in, but then that was obviously... It drifted to the point where there wasn't enough Greens to compete, so it needed fixing, and this new system that we devised, me, Augur, Siddles, and Cats, should be the way to fix it. I'll stop rambling about golf. Thank you all for being here today. I appreciate everybody. As always, Satan is your person of the century of the day. The team scores being 63 to 40 in favour of the Oranges. If you'd like to compete in any of this crap, I will see you tomorrow for the Mantis kill, potentially. There'll be a prediction at the start of tomorrow's stream, so keep an eye out for that.
Change golf all you want, the greens are still fucking useless and will once again resort to murder or some horrible stuff like that to try and catch us. Anyway, bye, I'm off to Rancho Pancho.
Of course he is. Siddles, enjoy Rancho Pancho, you fucking animal. If you're staying on the platform, keep an eye out for the Kilobits, who's live right now. He's playing Terra Nil. I've never heard of that. Twitch.tv/thekilobits, all one word. I hope to see you there if you're joining. But for now, somebody think of a nice final word. Won't it encourage Augur to play like Augur, though? It will encourage... Augur was already saying he can't wait to actually play seriously again, because there's a point now. He used to fuck around because what was he going to do? If he had the game of his life, or if he was shit, it wouldn't affect anything, right? The Greens can't win. But now, he has bragging rights to play for, and there's one thing more than trolling that Augur likes, is bragging. I know you mean PvP, that's what I'm saying. One thing more than PvP and trolling he likes is bragging. But it might encourage that, and if it does, it's spicy, and it's better than just knocking balls around for no fucking reason. Right, I'm getting out of here. Tag Slack, Kitten, Alkerion, Siddles, Mina, Satan, Dougie, Bybee, Cats, and everybody else that's been here today. Thank you all for the bits, thank you for the subs and the hosts and the raids. As always, enjoy Kilobits, enjoy your evening, and I will see you tomorrow for the successful kill of the Mantis. But the final word for today, which I've gone too long. I've spoke too long. Jeff, you said this golf thing would be quick to explain, you lying bastard. Boogie.